Yo, what it do? Hey, we know you should saw that fresh new intro. Wasn't that shit sick? Well, we couldn't agree more, guys.
Right, we just collaborated with our boy Omar at Sun City Vibes to help create an intro that would take our podcast to the next level. Do you need help with your video editing and content creation to help elevate your business to the next level? Well, Sun City Vibes has you covered without a doubt.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Whether it's a logo reveal, a music video, drone footage, or even t-shirt printing, guys, hit up Sun City Vibes for quality work and affordable price. Shit, Omar even made us a sick-ass hat. Look at this.
It's a fresh-ass hat.
Fresh.
Shit's fresh.
Fresh.
So yeah, guys, go help support those that support us and hit up our boy Omar and tell him Chris and Misa sent you from the podcast and help support a local El Paso business today. Let's go.
3, 2, 1. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast. As always, guys, co-host of the podcast, Mr. Misael's here with us. Say what's up, bro.
Yo, what it do?
Hey.
In the producer chair, our boy Joe is back, and he's also in a Spurs jersey again.
And a hat. What is up, everybody?
Damn, Joe. You know what? Just because you're wearing the Spurs shirt. Timmy in the building.
For episode 162, guys, for the first episode of 2023, we have a very special guest in the house. We got the #1 rated DJ by El Paso Inc. magazine, Mr. Johnny Kage is in the building. So what's up to the podcast, bro?
Hey. What's up, guys? Thanks for having me again, man. Let's go.
Third time already, guy.
Third time's the charm, as they say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And he's drinking today.
Yeah, dude, look at him.
we got him off a few red coats here. That's nice to see.
Let's go.
So shout out to you, Johnny, for being here today. Give him another round of applause, Misa.
Thanks.
Thanks.
El Johnny Jaula.
And thank you, dude, for real. Thank you for being so willing to be part of this little tradition that we made 3 years in a row, starting the New Year's with Mr. Johnny Kage. So we really do appreciate that.
Dude, we can't start a New Year's without Johnny Kage.
Yeah,
It's
we
always
can
fun
do
to do this part, man. It's always fun. It's like I even told you guys right now off before we started. I was like, man, this is tradition, bro. We gotta keep it going, man.
I already feel like a new man already.
There it is.
2023's been a good year already.
So shout out to our boy Molina. He's here today. He's our beer guy today. So shout out to him. And
he's drinking all the beer. He's drinking.
He's like, I bought him. He's like, I bought him.
He's like, I bought him, so I'm special. So yeah, dude, Johnny, thank you for being here today. We're gonna get into a little bit of what you've had going on in 2022. We'll also look forward to some of the things you got in the works for 2023. So before we do that, guys, we have a fucking tradition on this bitch. It's called the Kraken of the celebratory beer.
He's like, I gotta partake.
Sounds like this. A symphony of beer opening there, guys. Beautiful.
I like it how it spits on me like that.
It gives you that splash. Yeah, it feels good. I'm going to indulge, guys. Thank you all for being here, supporting us. Shout out to another year. 2023 is going to be a big one, so let's go. I'm going to indulge here. Oh, man. All right. So, Mr. Kage, where do we start with this 2022 year? It was a big year for you. You mentioned you had 2 weddings. We'll get into that right now. that alone is like a feat. Like, bro, 2 fucking weddings in 1 calendar year. Like, that's great. You also did a few music festivals. You were telling us about. You have the DJ set that you're gonna do on New Year's Eve at Rubik's
on Saturday.
Yeah.
and then you're also gonna be fucking at the Sun Bowl on Friday for the game. So you're fucking staying busy, man. We love to see it. So how's 2022 been for you so far?
It's been good, man. It's been a blessing, honestly. Like you said, I think the biggest thing that I had this year, of course, was my weddings, and it's crazy, but yeah, I did 2 weddings, one in Vegas, one here. So that was Benny, and then finally, man, I jumped into the whole promoter game and throwing my own festivals. So partnered up with some buddies and threw 2 festivals. So it was cool.
Oh yeah, dude.
What
That's
isn't he
what's up,
doing
bro.
nowadays?
I know, right?
Yeah, dude, that's fucking dope. So Ebony, right? That's your wife?
Yeah, it's my wife.
How long have you guys been together before you guys got married?
17 years, man.
God damn. Better late than never, right?
Yeah, everyone, man. Man, everyone's like, dude, finally. I was like, dude.
He felt the pressure.
Was it always like, or was she that type of like always like kind of give you signs like, hello?
Nah, man. You know what? We've been engaged since 2010.
Oh, shit.
But like shit always happened, bro. I mean, one year my grandparents got sick, and then my grandma died. These are the people that raised me, man. My grandfather passed away. Her grandfather got sick. So it was just like, you know, we came to the realization, we're like, you know what, when it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Because, dude, we get pressured so much. You know how fucking people are, man. When are you gonna do it? I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. I've my relationship is like outdone marriages of some people that I know.
Yeah,
man.
right,
You know what I
for
mean?
real,
And I'm just
dude.
like, I'm not to talk shit, but I'm like,
Shut your ass up.
whenever you're ready.
Yeah,
you're
where's
ready.
your wife at? Yeah.
So it's a new one. Yeah. No, but seriously, yeah, that's just the way I feel. Dude. I'm just like, nah, man. It's just. I
But
think
you know what?
whenever-
Thinking about it, I think like now I truly understand why you had to have 2 weddings after 17 years and shit. Like, yeah, dude.
Well, you know what, man? It's because for those that know, me and Ebony are really like, we're into Vegas, man. We've always been like since the start of our relationship. That's our getaway. That's our thing that we do. So we're like, you know what? We want to go there. We want to do just like with family and friends. Fuck no, dude. It became a party out there. Yeah. Shit, man. It was fun though, man. I had a blast.
That's funny. So you started with like maybe like us 10 will go. And
No, it
then
was like
next day-
intimate, and then all of us like, I don't give a fuck if you invite us or not. We're going.
Just out of
You know,
nowhere.
and then honestly, we thought about it. I was like, yeah, the more the merrier, because that's us, man. That's how
Right.
we've always been, you know. So
Right.
it was fun.
That's what's up, dude. And so that obviously that wedding is way different from the fucking wedding you have here back
Oh,
at
yeah.
home, right?
Yeah.
How crazy did shit get in Vegas that night?
You know, man, it got crazy. Just to tell you the truth, man, fucking Tiesto. We were at. First of all, we had our wedding. We did it at Bliss Chapel. And then we went to dinner. One of our favorite restaurants in Vegas, Maggiano's. Have you guys ever had Maggiano's?
No.
It's an Italian restaurant, bro. It's nothing.
It sounds super
no,
expensive.
It's nothing fucking. No, fuck no. It's
like Olive Garden.
Yeah, it's like an Olive Garden, dude.
But it's fire as fuck.
but it's like that's what we've always eaten there, man. That's
okay.
our place, you know.
Right.
So we took our family and our friends out there, and then afterwards we went to this place inside the hotel we're staying because we've been staying at a Resort World. Have you guys been there yet?
No.
Oh, dude, beautiful fucking hotel.
Chris never been to Vegas.
Dude, I've never been to Vegas, dude.
bro,
I'm a
you
complete fucking loser.
You
Dude.
would shit your. No, you're not. You shit your pants.
No, he is.
Yeah. So I like. You know why? You know it's funny because everyone's like, dude, you went from the Wynn and Encore to Resort World. It's right across from Wynn and Encore, right? They're like, why do you like Resort World so much? So really, because right across the street from it is Tacos Gordo, bro.
Hey,
That's why I like. Fuck, bro.
Tacos and Gordo.
Any place
I've
to
heard
get-
so
yeah.
much about that spot.
Yeah.
I've been to Vegas, but we never.
It's bomb, dude. So I mean, fucking go out there like at 4 a.m. eating tacos and listening to fucking some dude sing like shit. It's badass, man.
I'm going to Vegas. I'll be right.
But honestly, man, yeah. So we did that, and then we went to inside our hotel. There was a place called Gatsby that we really like, man. So it's a cool little bar. So all our friends got there. We bought a bottle, hung out. And then we got really fucking lit, dude. And then before you know it, we were inside the nightclub there, Zeus, and listening to Tiesto like at 5 a.m. Holy
shit, bro.
Yeah, we got
What a
back to our room like at 8 a.m, man. It was nuts.
That's Vegas,
It was a
dude.
blast.
Chris wouldn't hack it.
No, dude, I can, dude. I'm in bed by like fucking midnight, the latest. But
So
that's
am I, bro.
But that's like the Vegas. Like when you
Yeah.
go to Vegas, like you plan
beast
to
mode.
do that shit, right?
Hey,
Like,
no, you go to Vegas, you got to get your liver prepared. You know, there's a secret to Vegas. You got to.
Chris has been preparing like
I've
20
been-
days.
no,
that doesn't
there's a-
count.
There's a secret to Vegas. You got to fucking stay drunk the whole time. Because
Yeah,
the
dude.
minute you stop drinking, you're sick as shit.
Yep.
And you're done. You're done. You got to keep on going, man.
sounds like my
He's
place.
just ruining your whole
I'm,
fucking.
I'm actually going in 3 weeks for my birthday, man. So
Holy shit.
It'd
Yeah.
be pretty weird if you saw us there too. Huh?
Yeah, it'd be pretty weird.
Hey, where were you?
He walks out there. We walks to the point. It's in that commercial. It's like, Chris, is that you?
Wait a minute.
Hey, what? And then you see Miso coming by. Like,
Yeah,
what?
dude. It's like
What are you guys doing here?
It's a blast, man. So
That's funny. There's like a Vegas like prep list that you need to complete before
yeah,
you
dude.
get over there. And
yeah,
shit.
no, there's just you have to stay drunk, dude, or buzzed at least.
So pretty much that whole time you guys just stay there at that place.
Yeah, you know, we just did that, and then we just and then on Sunday, because we got married on a Saturday, the next day we just literally bar hopped, went to go have dinner. We had a blast, man. Just our friends, and just really, I hate having to follow like an agenda. It's one of my biggest fucking things. I hate like, oh, you have to be up at 8. Fuck that. I'm like, you know what, man, we're gonna do this. Hey, we went to go see one of our homies, Flippy Morris. He's a badass bartender, like a famous bartender. He does tricks and all that bullshit, right? So he's at is it Margaritaville? I forgot where the fuck he's at. It's outdoor. We went out there, dude, and we just had like the most like fucking most amazing time of our lives. And then at the end of the night, we were walking back to our hotel because we were walking, dude, for some reason. And we wanted to go to Circus Circus. So Circus Circus is like the fucking most crackhead, like scariest hotel. We just wanted to see what it was like because we heard it's haunted as fuck. We walked in there, bro. And
Is that the one where it's like
Dude,
like all clowns and shit like
yeah,
that?
dude, I stepped into the Twilight Zone. It was fucking weird. It
Drunk
was-
as fuck, too.
Bro, it was like fucking crackheads, like I was like, what the fuck? It just was fucking creepy, dude. Like,
I'm not staying here.
That's where we're staying, Chris.
I'm like real sensitive to ghosts, dude. Right. And like I saw, like I walked in and I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Because that shit was it was that bad.
Damn, dude.
It was that bad.
So like the crackheads are just chilling outside, like
they're like fucking playing the games and shit.
What the fuck? Yeah, dude, that is crazy.
Yeah,
man. Fucking Vegas, dude. Well, yeah, dude, congratulations.
Yeah,
on
definitely.
Thank you
on getting married. Like that's really dope. And like,
you feel a difference now that you're married. Like, you can say,
you know what?
years,
You know what's funny is Ebony and me, we're so like chill, dude. But she's like, I don't know, it feels different because I'm like, no, it's because to me, I've always seen it like people. How can I say this with marriage, man? Just because you're married doesn't mean shit's not gonna happen,
right?
You know, like I always say, no relationship is perfect. Fucking there's fights, dude. We fight like cats and dogs. That's one of my biggest things when people are like, oh, you and Ebony are such perfect. I was like, fuck no, man. We're fighting all the time. Right. We're arguing. Yeah. That's just, what I've kind of figured out is like, you know what? In order for a marriage to work, you just got to figure out how fucked up you are, how fucked up she is, and kind of meet somewhere.
Meet in the middle,
dude. Yeah. Because honestly, it's always work. It's always work, man. It's always work. And I don't know, man. It's just, it was an eye opener, but it is what it is.
Take notes, Chris.
Well, dude, I mean, like, I think something that we kind of had like in common was like I was with my girl for like 10 years before we got married, but I think if you've been with someone that long, like getting married doesn't really just like change anything, you know what I mean? Because you already know like how to like live and like be together, you know what I mean? How to like what you guys need as a person. So I think like when you go into it after being together multiple years, in your case almost 2 decades, like it's a lot different than someone who just meets someone and then after 3 months, bam, they're fucking married. Those are the people that like you said earlier, like your homies would be like, hey, like what's up with you? You're like, hey, what's up with you, bro? You're on your third wife and shit, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, so I think it's different in that sense, but it's good because it almost feels like you have a better chance for everything to work out. But at the same time, like you said, shit happens. Things aren't always as fucking like perfect as
Instagram as it is.
Yeah, right, exactly. Dude.
That's what I tell people all the time, and I'm like, you know what? You believe all this bullshit on Instagram? These motherfuckers are fucking cheating, fighting, all fuck no. I was like, honestly, that's not real life. That's make believe life, right? That's
in a lot of ways, I think that's why like I kind of try to avoid like putting anything like personal in my life.
Yeah,
like a lot of my wife would always kind of ask me like, you always push this like podcast or whatever when you're out or whatever. Why wouldn't you put like your kids? Or, and I just tell her like all this like this whole IG and Facebook that's all like make believe.
Yeah, it's all make believe.
Like, nobody knows what is what or whatever. Yeah. Like I just show whatever to entertain people. This is my spot to entertain, make people laugh.
Absolutely, no, and that's true, man. I'm the same way because I get being in the radio life and fucking under a spotlight sometimes it sucks. And that I'm not even on a big fucking stage. Yeah, I have my stage here locally, but people judge you all the fucking time, dude. Why don't you put up your kid? Why don't you do this? I was like, I don't put up my kid up there all the time because there's some crazy motherfuckers out there.
Yeah,
right. Like my son gets a lot of shit because of me. I have an 18-year-old now, man. Yeah. Like the last thing, like I know, like honestly, man, we live in El Chuco, bro. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of fucking jealous motherfuckers that like you and they don't like you and they'll shake your hand and you turn around, they fucking like fuck you.
Backstab you.
So like I'm always like, nah, I'm always worried about him. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking always want to show him because I don't want you to see his face or know what school he goes to because there's some creeps out there, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I just don't want also people to like make an assumption,
Yeah.
Like, I go somewhere and they see me with my wife and I'm like, oh, I thought you were divorced. I didn't see you with your wife in so long. Or I haven't seen you.
Oh yeah, dude. And you get people that'll talk shit. And I used to not talk shit, but now I'm like, fuck you guys.
Yeah,
hey, there you go.
I talk right back to them, man.
And I just tell them like, hey, so thanks for fucking looking up my shit, dude. You know? But the people that actually matter, they'll know what's going on.
Oh yeah,
no. My friends will see my kids.
Like I keep my circle of friends. Like that's one thing I've learned in this year, man. Like I've parted ways with some toxic motherfuckers. I made my life better by that, man. I'm like, you know what, man? I don't wish you any bad. Good luck. God bless you guys. But like, that's the stuff that I had to eliminate from my life. And you learn who really loves you. And sometimes even your family, man, they can be toxic motherfuckers too, dude.
Yep.
And you got to just be like, yo, I love you, but I'm going to keep you at arm's length, man.
Yeah.
So you said that was something that you kind of realized this past 2022 is kind of like seeing like the way that people like may act or behave.
Absolutely.
And you point it out and you're just like, no, dude, I know that's not good for any of us here. So you have to cut them out essentially. Yeah. And that's big though, but especially for you because like obviously like you have a platform, you're known, you're on the radio, you're on fucking Sirius XM. So you never really know like what motives people can have for like trying to stay like connected to you.
Cage is like, hey, it's 2022 and I'm done with you.
No, you know what? I think it just comes, you got to realize who's really there to ride and who's really there for the show. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like there's some people who are like, yeah, I'm out. But then the minute shit goes south or something goes wrong, they turn their back on you, man.
Where are they now, yo?
I mean, yeah, it's just, it's life, dude. And like, honestly, like I always say, the people and family and friends that I parted ways with, I don't wish them bad, bro. Never. I'm like, hey, you know what? You do you, like, but I'm going to love you at arm's length and that's it, man.
Right. So you only have your one kid that's 18?
I have one son.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
And I have one daughter. That's Roxy. She's my little pup.
Chris has a kid too, huh?
Yeah, I
You
just
just
got
become
my
a
first
daddy.
kid.
Yeah. Congratulations,
Yeah,
man.
dude. You seemed like you love dogs, dude.
Dude, I love dogs, dude. I love people. I love dogs more than and animals more than I love people, bro.
Dude, and I believe that. I came in and then like I thought he was gonna say what's up, but he took like 5 minutes. He's still talking to the dog.
Talking to Bud, man.
He's like, I got a show coming in this Saturday. You should come through. You should slide through.
He's all telling the dog.
I'll get you a bottle service. I got you.
I was like, I got a blanket drive for dogs. You need one? I got you, man.
That shit's funny, dude.
Let me know if these motherfuckers are putting you outside now.
Hey,
Well, yeah, you know what's funny? When you came, we had him outside.
Oh shit.
Hey, bring him in, Johnny.
Yeah, he's like, yo.
He's an animal advocate. This fucker will call 311.
Yeah, you're about to leave on this interview.
For real, dude.
Yeah, dude,
For
that's
real.
crazy.
That's funny.
Yeah, man, fucking, it was cool. So you really are that type of fucking person that like if there's a dog tied to train
Oh,
tracks,
fuck yeah, bro.
with the
Fuck.
train coming and there's a person, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
let the dog go.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you know what's funny, man? Is so we did our third one. Yeah, it was our third year doing our blanket drive for shelter pups. So Ebony is she's huge on animals, dude. I never used to be like that until I met her, and then I was like, okay, is she faking it with like Roxy because like she was like, oh my god, my dog, blah. And then Roxy was the first indoor dog that I ever had, dude.
Right.
Growing up fucking poor and growing up in the hood in fucking the Lower Valley.
The dogs were
the fucking dogs were outside.
Yeah.
The dogs
Chained
ate whatever the fuck you ate, beans, fucking tortilla, frijoles. Like, hey man, fucking like you didn't know, dude. Like I didn't know the compassion and love like a pet really meant, dude. Till we had Roxy, bro. Like Roxy fucking lives a better life than I do, dude. Yeah, she lives a better life than I do. She sleeps on the bed. She fucking the biggest cock block. I mean, just seriously.
That's why Chris doesn't let his dog sleep
That's
in the
why I said
bed.
not
bro.
in the bedroom, bro. That's that one
Seriously.
place that's like
Seriously,
sacred.
bro.
You know what I
Chris
mean?
is like, I'm the only one doing dogs.
Yeah,
No,
no,
seriously, but like Roxy, like Ebony will make she'll make dinner. Like tonight, she's making dinner. She'll fix Roxy her own plate,
Her
man.
own
like,
fucking
here's
portion
your
and
yeah,
shit,
and, like she has a plate at the table. I'm like, what the fuck?
Your seat.
Yeah, dude. Like Misa said, when it comes to the bedroom, I'm the only fucking dog in there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
crazy, dude. So like, how's everything going with like the show on 104.3? I know you've been off for like I hit you up about a week and a half ago.
Yeah, I've been off.
and you
Yeah.
said you were off for like
You're on
You know,
vacation,
man,
right?
I've been there for I'm going on there forever, dude. Honestly, I know we launched with DJs in 2003, 2004, but I've been with them since 2002. So I've been there forever. So I got so much fucking vacation, dude, that I'm just
Right.
like, just use it here. And my boss Dario, shouts to Dario. He's always on my ass, dude. Like Dario, man, I love him to death. I see him like a brother, so it's hard to see him like a boss.
Yeah.
like he's our boss, you know.
Yeah.
So he's always like, bro, use your fucking vacation, this and that. I'm like, bro, you get mad when I use vacation. So come December, I have to use it all, man. So yeah, but it's been nice, bro. It's
What I want to know is what's up with Johnny with DJ Javi?
what about him? Dude, honestly, me and Javi, everyone's like, dude, we used to be so like we were so tight back in the day, like when we were younger. But other than that, dude, like I mean, honestly, now, I mean, as everything goes, I mean, you go
your own way.
you go your own way, dude. Like he has a set of
married
friends, I have
twice.
my set of friends. Yeah, dude. I mean, Javi, I see him at work, and that's it, dude. I
Well,
mean,
you
the
tell
fucking
Javi that Misa said to message me back. All right?
Oh, he didn't message you back.
Oh, he did, and then I messaged back, and then he never messaged.
That's
back.
Javi for you.
And then
bro.
I messaged again, and then he never messaged.
That's
back.
Javi for
And
you.
then I did like 3 more.
You gotta go tell Dario about this shit.
I put it
That's Javi for
like
you.
on time. I actually
Yeah.
put like a timer on,
Yeah.
like text DJ Javi.
Yeah,
And then-
no, and he's like that, man. I don't know, he just forgets or what.
Text
dude,
him right now.
honestly. I think he blocked me.
So Dario, like he's the station manager. Like what's his role there?
So Dario's like, he hates to say he's the music director, program director, but he fucking really is, dude.
Right.
So our company is we just switched owners, man. So we're excited about this new switch because we got I don't want to say it was really bought out. It's like a family, like cousins that own, the company.
Yeah.
So the majority has changed hands. So like our new owners, I mean, we're looking at a new direction as going in. Cause I've been trying to tell them to change the fucking music on that station.
Yeah, please.
Cause honestly, dude, like I understand radio but then I guess, how do you say, corporate America,
right.
The way they were like, well, this is what's hot. This is what's good. Yeah. I'm like, no, it's bullshit, man. Like, honestly, ratings, to me, it's all fucking bullshit. There's no real way to judge how many people are listening.
I've always wondered that, dude. I've always wondered,
how do you know?
How do they know that, like, fucking millions of people have been listening to your fucking
dude, the way it's done, man, honestly, it's bullshit. It really is. It's really who sucks who off more. And honestly, it really is, dude, because the bigger corporate companies that are like, have been around in radio forever, they pay millions and millions of dollars to these fucking rating systems to basically keep them on top.
Right.
Because they send you a booklet, they tell you what's your favorite radio station, when do you listen to, and that's it. So how the fuck are you supposed to know, like, oh, there's fucking 25,000 people listening right now at this moment? There's not, bro. There's not. There's no accurate. It's all bullshit. No, it's and I've always said it's all political bullshit. Yeah. It's radio has always been political bullshit.
So in your situation, how hard is it to actually try and convince somebody or something like that to change the music?
With ours, it's not, bro, because we're not part of that corporate America. Dude. We're not a big fucking cheap channel or a clear channel, whatever the fuck they're called.
Or like Westwood one.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're not.
No.
Honestly, man, our company is Mexican owned, bro. So like, honestly, that's one thing is
that why I always hear like random Spanish and Mexican commercials?
Yeah, bro. By law, we have to because we're guided by the Mexican FCC, dude. So honestly, with us, man, it's easier because we like our boss. He's super cool, man. I mean, he's always been like, hey, man, you guys are the eyes and ears of the streets. Go out there and do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Like, go out there and get us what's hot. Know what's hot. Now, bringing it in and putting on regular rotation is a different story because we have a music director that basically programs everything. That dude's just fucking an old dude that just, hey man, this is what's hot everywhere else. So like, hey, it's trending. And then they go by charts. People, I don't know if you guys know, like everything that we Shazam, it's charted. Yeah. So they'll let like, if a fucking, obviously everyone's Shazamming is like fucking kids. Yeah. So they're doing all the TikTok bullshit, all the fucking, the stupidest songs you'll ever hear in your life.
Yeah, dude.
And I mean, and also like what they don't take in consideration too is like the culture of like where the area is.
Exactly, bro. Your demographic, bro. Yeah. Like, honestly, like, how the fuck is a Mexican like me gonna relate to fucking Taylor Swift or some fucking...
Yeah, fuck Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
fuck Taylor Swift, Chris. He loves Taylor Swift.
That's my girl, bro. Dude, tread lightly. Tread lightly, please.
Fuck Taylor Swift. Hey, this podcast ends right now.
I'll make that button turn green right now. Motherfucker.
Hey, no, we had an episode, right? It was her birthday. He started crying. He's like, happy birthday,
start crying, fucking girl. Shut the fuck up.
He took a whole 5 minutes just to say happy birthday.
But I did. They asked me to say happy birthday to her, so I addressed Taylor.
You put it on the rundown for us to ask you.
No, but if you think about it, man, honestly, you hit something on the point, man. I mean, obviously, we're all fucking Hispanic here. It's predominantly a Hispanic community here in El Paso. So, like, I'm like, okay, this is what's, like, we know what's hot. We're out in the clubs. We're out in the bars. That's one thing that I think as us, as DJs, we have over any other radio station, man, is we're fucking DJs, bro. Like, the competitors aren't DJs. You don't see them out there like, hey, like I always say this.
You
like,
guys see what's popping, you know? Like you go do your sets outside
like
of the radio.
Like everyone knows everyone's sucking Bad Bunny off right now.
Right.
Yeah. Like, and honestly,
yeah,
and whether you love them or hate them, dude, that's what the fucking girls love, dude.
Right.
You know, then that's what's hot, dude. So you see that, and I relay it to the boss and like, hey, this is what's hot. This is what's popping. Well, these charts say different. This is what's, I'm like, yeah, it's people Shazamming, or this is what fucking they're playing in fucking Tallahassee or fucking Memphis, but we're not like that, bro.
Yeah. No Taylor Swift out here.
How are you gonna compare us to a community or a population that is predominantly white or black, dude?
Right.
We're not.
They're forcing us to kind of like and listen to,
well, they
to what they think.
Yeah, they spoon feed you. Yeah. But that's corporate America, dude. And I've dealt with record labels, dude, and those are the biggest fucking, like, honestly, man, those are the guys that they're like, no, this is what's gonna be hot, and they basically dictate what's hot and what's not.
And pick what's gonna be hot,
according to them. Yeah,
damn.
so that's what, and that's why
bullshit,
that's why I think a lot of people listen to either Sirius XM or they have Spotify, dude.
Right, because you can control what you're gonna listen.
I got Apple Music.
Yeah, or whatever. I'm the same way, dude. Like, honestly, I listen to the shit we play, and I'm like, okay, there's some cool songs, but I'm like, we could do away with this, but we could add this. You know, and you kind of know the demographic. You kind of know. I mean, being born and raised here in the city, I know what these people like, dude. Like,
especially because you see them out you're seeing them out week in, week out when you're playing. You know, you're seeing what they're vibing to.
Bro,
what
you put some Spanish song on like any like that, you know it's gonna pop, and you can see all the people rushing to the fucking floor to dance.
Dude, or not even that, man. Like honestly, like I could play Ramon Ayala on my fucking morning show, and people would be like, "Fuck yeah, that's the shit."
Yeah.
I could, but then, and see, that's what I say. If I had I always say this, man. I was like, God forbid the day they give me my own channel. Because, dude, it'd be a fucking mix of everything. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, you'd be hearing fucking Ramon
bro.
Ayala, fucking Cypress Hill. Dude, I'm an old school hip hop head, man. Hey. So I know and radio's changed so much. The young listener isn't there anymore, man. Like, majority of these kids.
The people that are still listening are older heads.
Yeah.
I was thinking that on the way over here. I was playing the radio, and I was thinking, like, I wonder who else is still listening to the fucking radio. Because everybody that I know that I go in the car with,
Spotify,
they connect their phone.
Dude, I'm the same way, bro. I'm listening to XM or I'm listening to some bullshit, you know?
I'm listening to Johnny Cage.
I think also, like if you have the choice, if you're like somebody who loves music, right, or just even likes music, like if you have the choice to play what you want to hear or turn on something and wait for them to play something that you might like, I think it's only natural we're gonna choose. Let me plug my phone in, and get my shit going. Let me start listening to what I want to fucking what I want to listen to. But I mean, I think that's just natural, you know.
That's the biggest argument I have with Dario, man. Because I'm like, damn, bro, corta mis venas with these songs, dude. Because honestly, it's fucking depressing music. Where he's like, well, this is what the kids are liking because they're shazamming, and I'm like, yeah, but is that young listener really there? He's like, well, you got to bring them back. I was like, you don't bring them back. I was like, honestly, technology has changed the game so much, man.
There is no back for them.
No, it really is, dude. Because and I'll tell you a quick story, man. I was during the Halloween holidays, I was at Home Depot shopping, and I had to find something. So I asked a young girl. I was like, hey, can you help me out? And she's like, yeah, hold on. And she's like, let me find whatever you're looking for. And she's like, oh, I can't find it. She's like, so she called another coworker, and he was a young kid, dude. He was like, hey, blah blah. He's like, no, I can't. He's like, I can't find it. He's like, let me call my manager. So the manager walks up, dude. And the manager's like, he's an older guy.
Johnny motherfucking Kage.
He's like, holy fuck. He's like, are you serious, bro? He's like, dude. And he looks at them. He's like, do you guys know who this fucking kid, who this guy is? And the kids were like clueless, dude.
They're like, who the fuck?
But in my head, I knew it because I'm like, nah, it's a young. I asked them their age. It was 18 and 19 years old, and I'm like, no, they're not my demographic, man. It's not, it's not that teen that they don't listen to that shit no more, dude. They're listening to Spotify. They're listening.
I want to know, like, what 18-year-old listens to the fucking radio right now?
It's hard.
Or
bro.
19-year-old.
And the only time they listen, and that's what the argument I have with my boss. The only time they listen is when they're in the car getting dropped off for school, bro. Or with their parents. Because other than that, dude, my kid, I hear him. Like, I was like, hey, I asked my son, what do you listen to? Dude, I don't know half the fucking shit he listens to, dude.
Like, who's that?
Of course, dude.
It's like, and it's funny because in my head, I'm like, oh, it's young fuckboy, fuckboy shit, dude.
Young trash.
Yeah, no, it is. Dude. That's what I see. I see it. I'm like, oh, fuck that. I would never be, Yeah.
So like, what is like a song that like when you see that you have to play that shit coming up that you're just like, God damn it.
You know what, man? I mean, right now, Bad Bunny's been getting a lot of heat. He has, bro. But I got to give him a lot of credit, dude, because I'm the same mentality that he is. I think you use your platform to spread a message that's important, dude. He stands up for a lot of gay rights. Stands up for a lot of transgenders, dude. And he gets a lot of shit for that, bro. Yeah. But those guys that are fucking giving them shit out there fucking dancing to it. Dude, but I think artists that are that big and that, what he's done is phenomenal. I mean, honestly, he's shattered so many records, streaming records and whatnot. People that hate on him, I think they see it more as like, oh, it's young kid music. Right. Dude, I have fucking tias asking me for that shit, dude.
Yeah, but Bad Bunny, they're all with the phone. Play Bad Bunny.
Yeah, dude. No, they really are, dude. And honestly,
I fucking hate that I like that guy.
But I like that he uses his platform to spread positivity, bro. And that's important, man, because a lot of these fucking these big fucking artists, they don't do that, bro. They use it for greed and to like. I mean, think about it. Kim Kardashian puts it out there to make money, dude. Right. Like, but when do you ever see her advocating for she got people out of prison?
Once, right?
What's the motive behind it though, dude? Yeah. Like I see
that's probably more for PR than anything.
But exactly. And I see this dude, man, like he's pushing stuff he's pushing the envelope, bro. Right. He's fucking dressing up as a girl and dressing up. People are like, oh my God.
And what's interesting too is because like, obviously like with like, the Hispanic community and probably with a lot of other Latin communities, like that, like homosexuality, fucking transgender thing is kind of always like
big taboo.
It's a taboo, but he being the biggest fucking
is embracing
artist in the world,
being the biggest Latin artist in the world, let alone artist in the world at this point. He's embracing that shit.
Yeah. You would think he wouldn't want to do that.
Bro, you
he's going against the norms.
You know what I mean? And you have to, man. Honestly, man, there's I've always been the type that like, hey, like live and let live, bro. I mean, I'm not one to judge, neither are you, dude. And I see the ugliness, man, especially here in El Paso, dude. If you see whenever like an issue come up on Facebook and the news stations will report about it, there's some fucking ugly ass fucking people in this city, dude, that'll fucking, they are very, very ugly when it comes to, you know, the gay community, when it comes to fucking Hispanics, when it comes to a lot of shit, bro. Racism. Right. I mean, dude, it's just, we need more people like Bad Bunny that'll use their platform to fucking spread awareness and say, hey, it's okay to be you. You know, don't be afraid. Because unfortunately, you know, until a lot of these artists, well, they weren't speaking up, man. There was no voice.
Yeah. Right. And then the people that like are actually like people that are transgender or fucking, or that might be homosexual, like those people, when they see someone like Bad Bunny doing what, like, doing what he's doing, like they say, okay, I'm okay to be myself.
Yeah,
like, absolutely. You know what I mean? If he can fucking do it, why can't I?
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's probably the best example he could set for them, because he's showing them that it's okay to be like your true self. You know what I mean? Dude. And that's like what you want everyone to be, really.
Well, dude, I mean, honestly, man, I think we're all like that to a degree. Doesn't matter if you're gay or not, bro. I think, like, honestly, man, for a long time, I had a really big issue with like our Latin community being accepted, bro, especially in the house and dance community, or even hip hop, bro, because predominantly hip hop has always been black,
right,
you know. And I was like, damn, bro, like, you know, where's our representation? Right. And then reggaeton came on, but it's still not like, people are like, and I fucking hate that mentality. Oh, it's Latino, you know what I mean? It's different when you're Hispanic and you're like, well, I want to identify and I want to have my artist that I can support, you know? So that's why I love the direction music is in right now, especially that Latin music is probably the most powerful music right now. Besides banda, I mean, well, to a different.
I mean, this year banda reggaeton fucking blew the fuck.
I mean, dude, you got artists that are collaborating with these guys that you would have never thought in a million years that would collaborate.
We got Diplo and Bad Bunny making songs. Like,
yeah, dude.
I think that's what I love though too. You know, like when like two different genres just mix in.
And then you got the hip hop cats now that are like, you know, raise their eyebrow, like shit, like all these girls like all this Latin music. Like,
didn't Snoop Dogg do some song with like some Spanish
with Banda MS?
Yeah, with Banda MS,
Banda MS.
He gets down too.
I mean, dude, Drake just released a fucking dance album. I mean, they're learning more about their I guess, how can I say it, man? Like your boundaries as a musician you should never have boundaries. Right. Be like, fuck it, I want to do a dance album. Why is it taboo for fucking Drake to do a dance album? Because he's predominantly hip hop? Right. Nah, man, expand your horizons, you know, like that's badass.
How do you think music would be 10 years from now?
You know, I've wondered that a lot, man, because I'm getting older, man. I'm just like, fuck, man, how much more do I have in the game, you know? I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I mean, I hope it's as diverse as it's been lately, because right now I can basically play you a fucking, you know, a house set, and I can mix some fucking hip hop, I can mix some old school, I can mix some banda, and people won't have you know, a problem with it. Back in the day, it wasn't like that, man. If you jump genres, you're like, oh, dude, fuck this.
Yeah.
You know?
Get this guy out of here.
Yeah, you're crazy. So
that's crazy.
In 10 years, I see it hopefully being more diverse and
less controlled, hopefully.
Less controlled, man. And I think definitely when it comes to radio, it's going to be a different game. Yeah, I really do.
Oh yeah, dude.
You think radio one day should stop or like die off?
No, because it's always free, bro. I mean, you can always get in your car.
That's true. It's free.
You can always
get
in your car. You have to, you have to pay for Spotify. You got to pay for fucking Sirius XM. You got to pay for, you know, certain, you know,
music providers.
Mm-hmm. Radio will always be free, bro. I mean, honestly, that's one thing that people can always depend on. Like, oh, I got my radio, and you know, the only thing that, think about it, they made extinct CD players and tape decks. Yeah, so, I mean, I think that end of the technology will change it. But as far as radio, nah, man.
With that being said, you think you will still be on the radio 10 years from now?
Man, that's a tough question, bro.
He's gonna be on 92.3.
I know, right?
on the Fox.
Been in the oldies and shit.
On the Fox.
Yeah. Shouts to the homie Mike Guerrero.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mike Guerrero.
You know what's funny, man, is I love radio because it's given me a platform to spread awareness of certain issues, man. And one thing I've really sat back and when I started radio, bro, I really wanted to change. I wanted to make change I wanted to have change in our city, because it was always the same shit. And I was like, when I get in the mix, I want to be able to play what I want to play. That's why I just said this on another interview. I was like, I can never work for another radio station, because you go to another radio station where it's corporate America, you're scripted. Like you have to play these records. That's it. And that's all you can play. I'm not going to be a puppet, bro. I mean, I'd rather not do radio. 10 years from now, I don't know, man. I mean, I see a lot of these other morning radio hosts, and they're older. I mean,
would you want to be still doing it 10 years from now?
You know, I love what I do, man. I'm not gonna lie. I love what I do because it lets me speak my mind, and I think I have a decent head on my shoulders, man, to where I can spread what I believe is pretty positive, bro. You know, I try to stay away from a lot of fucking topics that are controversial, religion, politics.
Right.
Even though it's hard sometimes, you know, it's difficult. I do want to be in radio. I just don't know how many more years I have. I mean, I always told myself 50 is my limit, dude. I'm done.
Damn.
Like 50 is mine. I'm almost there, bro. I'm gonna be 46 in January.
Damn, got 4 more years.
46.
Nah, damn, no way.
Yeah. So
I thought you were younger than Chris. Dude. Chris looks older than you. Dude.
Ow.
Chris looks old as fuck.
Yeah.
but honestly, I love what I do, man, and I love the El Paso community, man, and I love it's just like it. The way when I started the morning show, man, I remember I sat down with Javi and I was like, hey, man, I've been with Javi, I've known Javi for a long time, dude, since we were teenagers. I was like, we're two jackasses, bro. We just want to sound like two jackasses having a conversation. The way right now we're jackasses, five jackasses having a conversation. You know,
the dog.
Plus the dog. He's like, yeah, plus my homie.
So we'll see, man.
Yeah, dude,
Well, hopefully, man, because if not, dude, then I'm gonna have to fucking start driving the bus or something. I'm not gonna want to listen to it.
You don't even have a radio in your car. What are you talking about?
yeah, dude, that's crazy. I mean,
Stole the faceplate.
The whole fucking transformation of like music and like with technology has been crazy. Like you said, like you've seen the death of the CD, the fucking tape player, but not even that, dude. The CD player, the fucking MP3 player, the iPod, like all that shit has came and just fucking went.
Yep.
And so like it kind of speaks to like the fucking always changing fucking landscape of like music and the radio. Like, you know what I mean? That's a different relationship than most other mediums, you know?
That's true.
So like as far as things that you have coming up, I know you're closing the year out at Rubik's, but you said you're also going to be doing like some of the fan fiesta for the Sun Bowl on Friday.
Yeah, the Sun Bowl, man. I'll do the. I'm doing the pre-party on Friday. That's before the Sun Bowl game. So I'm doing that from 8:30 to 11:30 before the game, man. So it's my 30 year doing it, so it's pretty cool, man.
Do you usually stay after, or are you done? Are you
I've gone to a couple of games, but this game I'll go because my son is a big UCLA
right.
fan, so he wants to go check that out.
So you're going to be in the stands and shit?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're probably rooting for UCLA, right?
Yeah. I have to be a Bruin, man.
Brewing for a day and shit. Yeah, that's cool. We'll probably see you out there, dude, because I definitely plan to be out there. My family likes to tailgate and shit, so it's a tradition.
Get wild, bro.
Yeah, dude, the tailgates get wild, but it's also like, and I try to tell people who've never been to the Sun Bowl, like, where else are you gonna go and like everybody's gonna be down to be like hooking out and fucking having a good time at 10 a.m.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? And then noon's the game. You're home by 5. Like, dude, like,
that time that we went tailgating, even though it was raining, right? I had to take a piss, so I walk out and I'm waiting to fucking use the restroom. It's raining, and this lady's like, "Hey, come under our tent."
Yeah.
So I go under her tent. While I'm waiting, they're over here giving me and offering me shots, and I'm thinking like, "Where the fuck else is this shit gonna happen?"
That's what I'm saying.
That's one
dude.
thing that's beautiful about El Paso, man. Is I used to DJ the tailgates a long time ago, man, at UTEP. They were a fucking blast, dude.
Minor Palooza, is that
dude? Yeah, but those parties have always been like, you know how it is, man. Hey, just come on in. Everyone, hey, we'll feed you. We'll have a drink with you. You know, we'll have fun with you. That's been cool about us.
And then, so what's the plan for New Year's at Rubik's? This is Rubik's West, right?
Rubik's West, man. Okay. You know, man, I wasn't gonna do a New Year's this year because I was like, you know what, man, I've done him, like, And then Ebony and I sat down and we asked her mom, "What are you gonna do?" She was like, "You know, we're gonna be your dad are gonna stay home and watch the ball drop." We're like, "Yeah, we better go out."
party.
I love
Let's go rage.
I love my in-laws to death, man. I'm super close to them, but I was like, "Yeah,
He's I'm going to Rubik's."
Yeah, but
Perdón, suegra, pero este año no.
yeah, you know, and then this year, man, honestly, I like I told Ebs, I was like, we had a really, really big year. Like I said, we had 2 marriages, 2 weddings, excuse me, not marriages.
I was like, hey, yo,
I was like, damn, y'all, you fucking got married, divorced, and got married again, bro?
We had 2 weddings. I threw my first 2 festivals, which was badass.
Right.
And I was like, you know, we have to celebrate it, you know, the New Year as a married couple now, man. So decided to take this gig and called up Madi and Alex, which are the owners. I'm real picky on where I work, man, honestly, or where I don't want to call it work because and I don't know. I'm
Where
not
you jam out.
Yeah, I'm not trying to come across like because people, you gotta be careful when you say shit.
Right.
People are like, oh my god, no. I'm like, no,
Like,
I'm like, no, bitch, I'm not saying
people
like
bitch
that.
about like, you have to fucking work and you're DJing.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. No, because
poor guy.
It must be hard for you.
Yeah. No, but honestly, it's because with I guess I've been blessed to where I don't have to fucking depend on DJing. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm just like, hey, I don't have any residencies. When I want to DJ, I'll call my buddies up, and I'm real selective on the venues I play at, bro. Because there's a lot of dickhead owners that I won't fuck with, dude. There really are. I'm just like, fuck you.
Name them.
You know.
Tell us on fire.
What's your favorite spot or one of your favorite spots?
You know what, man? Rubik's for sure. I mean, obviously, because I'm a more people person. Madi and Alex that own it are very good people, man, and they're humble. They've never fucked me in their lives, dude. They're fucking awesome, dude. And
Dude, it's a vibe when you play there, dude.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
always
it is,
like
dude. It's
this.
fun,
So I'm like, I'm gonna find a tea up in this bitch.
that and honestly, man, the other two places that I really fuck with, man, is for sure La Catedral on the
east side.
On the east side with my boy Mando. And the district, man, with Nick and Abel, man.
Hey, that's right.
Yeah,
District.
so I'm real.
On Sundays.
I'm weird, bro. Because I'm like, if it makes sense, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna find me on fucking Cincinnati on a fucking Saturday night playing the kids, dude.
Right. Yeah.
You know, that's just not me anymore, dude. I mean, I get it. You know, and I understand it, and it's nothing against Cincinnati or the young crowd that goes out there. It's generations change, bro. You know, it's just I'm not that DJ no more.
I did see you were on the tour stop here with Jason Craig opening up for Pitbull.
Yeah,
how
man,
was that?
You know what? It was fun, man. I've been with Pitbull for 5 years on Globalization. I'm on every Saturday, 6 p.m. El Paso time. It was a blast, bro. Just seeing the love and people. It's funny because people are like, "Oh, Pitbull! Oh my god, that's a commercial."
Yeah.
It's fucking packed, bro. He
Yeah,
brings
dude.
out all the ladies,
Bro,
People are
Mr.
jamming out.
Worldwide.
They love him, dude.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
got the jams.
Yeah,
dude.
and he puts on one fucking hell of a concert, bro. He's so entertaining. I mean, they'll do Guns N' Roses covers. They play fucking Stardust. Music Sounds Better With You. He'll do versions of it. Like he mashes a lot of shit into his set, dude.
I didn't know that.
It's fun, dude. It's a really, really good concert, and it's just a blast to be a part of.
Can you
it,
help
bro.
us get him on the pod, dude?
Yeah, he's not even
305.
We'll all wear suits
Let's
and
get
shave our
this
head.
tradition about 10 years in, and then we'll talk about it.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll ask him 10
So
years.
it was a blast.
That
Bro.
shit's funny,
It really was a
Fuck yeah.
blast.
So speaking of like working with different club owners and like different venues, like one of the things you brought up when we were talking before the podcast is you saw we had Joe Dorgan on
Yeah,
from the
Joe,
legendary
man.
Club 101.
Yeah.
So how was your interaction with him? I mean, you said you kind of credited him for kind of helping you out in the music scene.
I got nothing but love for Joe, man. Honestly, man. For anyone that knows Union Plaza wasn't shit. It was 101.
It was a
That's
shit.
the original 101 was the original spot, bro. There was no Studio 69, no 1914. No, it was fucking 101. And that was it, bro.
Yeah.
And then Joe bought out the other two lots, and it was E9 and Area 51. So I used to DJ a lot with a crew called Casa Connection. That was our crew. We used to do DJ shows and all that. So we linked up with Joe in the late 90s, and we started doing DJ shows. So we were like the first ones that brought Bad Boy Bill, Richard Humpty Vision, DJ, like the real DJs.
There's a picture here with them, no?
Yeah, man,
see
like
him.
the real DJs, man. And
Right there.
yeah, dude. And honestly, with Bill and Humpty, I mean, because Richard dropped Humpty now, but there's so many fake ass fucking DJs now that I'm just like, dude, it's crazy. When I see the way the DJ game's gone,
Right.
It's so different. That's another topic we'll
Right,
get
right,
into
right,
later. But honestly, with Joe, we linked up with together, and we started bringing all these badass shows. I would do guest spots at 101, and actually, it was a Wednesday night that I was DJing at Club 101, the original location, when the owner of 104 met me, dude, and he was like, "Hey, I mean, I'll never forget it." He's like, "Hey, what's your name? How you doing? How do you know all this music?" And I didn't know who he was. I was just like, and I guess
He's like, I'm not playing Bad Bunny.
no, you know what's funny? Yeah, you know what's funny is like I've always been cool with everyone, bro. I'm never a dick to anyone, dude. Like I'm never like, oh, get the fuck out. No, I'm like, hey, how you doing? Blah blah. And I remember I was playing Front 242, a song called Headhunter, and he was like, how do you know this stuff? And I'm like, I've known this for a long time. I've just been around this game for
I'm a
long time.
DJ.
So I guess he stayed and listened. So then at the end of the night, when he was leaving, he gave me his business card, and he's like, hey, contact me, man. Like, might have something for you. So I didn't know I just saw it was a
didn't know who he
Grupo
was?
Radio Mexico. Nothing. I was just like, all right, cool. So, hey, nice meeting you. Send him a message. Dude, fucking blew me up. Like, hey, man, would you like to do the mixes for the station? I was like, didn't know he was like the owner of the station. Dude. I thought for a long time, I just thought he worked for the station.
Yeah.
Right? And turns out he was like him and his family owned the station. He was just in town for a concert.
So it was like
dude.
the owner, like the guy that fucking ran that shit.
The owner. So the rest is history, man. Joe means a lot to me because he's always been open to just new ideas, fresh ideas. He's always been pushing the envelope with music from his show Steppin' Out, which is legendary, dude. Yeah. I mean, I used to listen to Steppin' Out and be like, oh fuck, dude, some cutting edge fucking shit that they're playing, dude. and I got a lot of respect for him, man. Yeah. He's Joe's 100 years old, but I love him to death, bro.
Yeah, you know what? And that's what it's funny that you say that he's 100 years old, because when I saw him, I didn't know how to kind of speak to him at first. I didn't know if to try to be kind of respectful, you know, like I didn't know if like me, I'm not too big on slangs or whatever, but seeing him, I was thinking like, dude, is he gonna know what, you know, what sheesh means?
He's cool,
you know?
man. Nah, he's cool as fuck.
And
bro.
he was one of the chillest guys ever, man. He chilled with us for an hour or more after that. And
I've known Joe for a long fucking time, bro. 20 plus years, man. I don't think I've ever seen Joe with dark hair, bro.
You're like, hey, what's going on
I was
here?
thinking, man, like I wish I could be like a fly on the wall in one of his like fucking parties that he explained to us back then, man.
Dude, dude, you guys realize that he had No Doubt before they fucking blew up?
Snoop Dogg showed up too.
Bro.
Like,
he's had some crazy people. I mean, that has been, I see these bars nowadays like, oh, we're making, this. I'm like, dude, but you'll be gone in 3 years. You'll be gone in 4 years, man. Right. This fucker was around for a long. He's been around for a long.
He's still going.
Time.
Do you remember how you met him or when you met him or anything like that?
You know what, man? As a teen, I used to go to 101, man. I mean, I used to sneak in with an ID. They had the hottest fucking music because it was rest in peace to Cesar Flores, who was the resident DJ there. He passed away. Him and Paul. It was Paul and Cicero. That's what they used to go by, man.
And what year was this?
This was in the 90s, man.
Yeah. We were little.
That I was. I mean, it'd been going on before that, man. I mean, obviously he's been around for a long time, but I went to 101 to listen to the shit they were playing because I was like, damn, this is dope. You know, this is what's hot.
Yeah.
And it reminded me a lot. 101 was as close as you got maybe to Juarez back in the day. You know, without the Latin stuff. And
Pump up the jam.
Yeah, it was more, Euro music, more, it was retro. They were playing some shit that, no one else would play, dude. Because everyone else in El Paso, unless you were the OP, which was playing dance music, was playing hip hop. So, 101 was super different.
Yeah, dude. So let's give fucking Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan a fucking round of applause. We'll give Joe Rogan a hand, too, man.
Give Joe Rogan a hand. Also, fuck. That shit's funny, dude. But yeah, it's crazy because like you said, Joe Dorgan's been involved in the scene for so long, dude. Like his longevity is like fucking something that you don't like normally see.
Met,
you know what I mean?
Shit that
how old is he? Do you guys know?
I would say maybe in his late 70s.
No.
76.
No, dude, like 69. I would say 69.
Right.
Yeah, he still likes the fucking pounds, so he's 69.
Let's look.
How old do you think he is?
Fuck, man. I would say in his mid 60s.
I would say 69, dude. 69 is a great number for
He's
a lot
101.
of these. 101. There it is.
You know what, man? Honestly, I credit him. He's a true music lover. He's so fucking smart when it comes to music, man.
Right.
I mean, honestly, like that dude is just a genius when it comes to retro music, and just he knows his shit, bro.
Yeah,
would we ever see you play again at 101?
You know what, man? It's funny. It might happen, bro. I mean, I went to his new location and I was like, I could get down here, bro. It's because you know when I guess at the age I'm at right now, you know what fits and you know what doesn't.
Right.
And like I say that with all respect to like I always tell everyone, there's two versions of me. You're gonna either get Cascade or you're gonna get the fucking dude that plays all the old shit and Latin house.
And they both get down. I saw you at a Prickly when you guys had I think you went after Mazo.
Yeah, that
our
was
boys
fun.
Mazo vibe, and it was like throwback EDM. You know, anything
nights,
from like the decade before that. You know, and it was all the jams, and you killed it, man.
Well, you know what though, man? Honestly, I think as being and I hate to say it like this, but it's the only way I know how to say it, is being a real DJ. Like I always like see it like there's no fucking task I can't handle, dude.
Right.
I'm not gonna play at a high school party, man. That's the only thing.
I can't. Would you play at my birthday party?
That's the only thing.
How much money would it take to fucking play at a high school party?
Dude, I wouldn't even know where to start, bro. Like, I don't even know what they listen to, bro.
Would you play at one of our birthday parties?
Yeah, you guys get down.
Yeah,
man.
we're in the fucking
You guys get
demographic
down.
age.
Look, if you go to Chris's and play for him, all he's gonna want is Taylor Swift.
Yeah, dude.
Taylor Swift.
Dude, you go and just put on all the CDs and in the loop and that's it.
Boom.
Yeah, dude, I'm set. All right, so this is what we're gonna do, guys. We're coming up on 48 minutes here. We're gonna take a quick break, but when we come back, we're gonna talk to Mr. Kage about the 2 festivals that he threw this past year. So we'll get into that. We also have like a list of topics of the like main stories of 2022. We're gonna let you pick a few of those to talk about, and then Misa has a fucking segment for you, which I'll let him explain later. And then we'll fucking finish off with 5 random questions at the end of the podcast. But let's go ahead and take a quick break. Shout out to everybody listening. Episode 161, right?
Yeah. Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah, Happy New Year's. Happy 2023. We might actually get into some fucking New Year's resolutions too, but I don't think any of them are going to come true. But yeah, so shout out to Mr. Kage for being here. Misa, give him another round of applause. Shout out to all you guys for following, liking, subscribing. Shout out to our sponsors, Next Gen Sports. He just fucking pulled up right now.
Look at him, better late than ever.
Dude, literally when I fucking say his name, he fucking
walked
pops
in,
up.
he appeared.
Shout out to our boy Aaron at I&I Glass, and shout out our boy Omar Herndon at Sun City Vibes. So thank you all for tuning in today. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right.
Try to replace me, but bitch, I'm one of a kind. You know I be speed racing up on the highway 95. Look, I don't give a fuck why these niggas hating on me. Oh wait, because I got your bitch tripping on me. She said my love promethazine got her leaning on me. Spanish mommy with that accent, bet she call me Poppy. Okay.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Misa from the pod. Yo, I know y'all have noticed how good me and Chris look rocking this merch, huh? Well, this is all thanks to our sponsor, Next Gen Sports. Next Gen Sports is your local destination for all things sports, from sports cards to authentic sneakers, customizable t-shirts, and even official team jerseys. So, whether you're buying, selling, or trading sports merch, cards, or sneakers, Next Gen Sports is your go-to for the most fire sports gear. What's that? Oh, you're not a big sports fan? That's all gravy, baby. Next Gen Sports is still your go-to spot for all customizable shirts, just like this one. Look. Sheesh. Anyways, guys, the best part about all this, it's super affordable. There's delivery here in El Paso, shipping anywhere in the US, Canada, and Mexico. So go check out Next Gen Sports on all social media platforms, including TikTok. It's all in the description below, guys. Go support the people that rock with us. Tell them that Chris and Misa from the pod send you. And as always, stay fresh.
All right, guys, we are back from break. Episode 162. With El Paso's #1 DJ, Mr. Johnny Kage in the building.
Never number one, bro. Never number. Everyone, I can't,
according to El Paso Inc. magazine, bro. I'm just going by what they say. He's like, I cut the check.
Nah, I'm kidding. Nah.
No,
Kage, you're number one in my
Because I even saw that post you did about it, and you were like saying like kind of how you said like you never like to try to brag or anything about that, but like I mean, it kind of speaks volumes when the whole city votes you like the #1 DJ. You know what I mean?
There's no way to really say there's a #1 DJ or best DJ. Honestly,
I mean, they voted for you, bro. Come on.
Yeah, no, and honestly, I'm always gonna fucking love my fan base for that. But like, honestly, just it's because if you guys know really how I am, I've never been about like boasting like, oh, I have this dude. I'm like,
well, that's why we're doing it for you.
Yeah,
let's go. 162, episode 162.
I thought it was 161.
It was 161, but it's 162. Actually.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, correction to the correction. But yeah, dude. I mean, it's like I know, like you said, you don't like to toot your own horn too much. You don't like to be like somebody that's like runs around with a big head thinking you're better than anyone. But I mean, there has to be something to say for your legacy here, you know, in the city, and still being able to fucking draw the crowds that you do, to put on festivals, like to do everything that you've done.
To have 2 weddings. Come on.
Yeah, dude, 2 weddings in a year, bro.
Dude,
that's like some
crazy.
fucking crazy shit. So I like, you know, like you do deserve to be recognized in that
Thanks,
way.
man.
You know what I mean? Like that shit's not easy. It's taken a lot of dedication out of you, a lot of your time, a lot of your fucking late nights and shit. So like that shit should be recognized, and it's cool that like you're still so humble to just come and sit here with us for the 3rd time in a row. And it's fucking badass, bro.
This is fun though, bro.
He comes in here like I feel like he's just like a homeboy, like part of the crew.
Yeah,
right?
I am one of the homeboys.
Yeah,
man.
that's the cool part, dude. And that's like what I'm saying about being so humble to be able to just like.
That's why you're #1.
It's
all right.
Honestly, man, like I've never like. It's funny, and I get this a lot, man, with people that are like that don't like me. Oh, he's just a local. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm a local dude. I've never seen myself other than that. Like people are like, oh, you do this. I don't ever see myself above anyone, man. I was always taught like there's always going to be someone better than you, you know, and that's fact, bro.
Right.
I mean, even the best DJ in the world, there's someone better than that fucking person.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I don't know. I'm always going to be just another dude a kid from the valley, man.
Homegrown.
At the same
But
time, you can't just say like you are just local, because you do have a spot on Sirius XM channel 13. Pitbull's globalization, dude.
You're
like
global.
that is a fucking big deal, dude.
Yeah,
like,
you know what, man?
I mean?
I'm super proud of that, man, because there's only like 5 of us in Texas, and not only do I get to represent El Paso and the Southwest, because I consider myself representing, you know, Las Cruces,
The region.
and Juarez as well,
Right,
dude.
right.
But yeah, it's you know, to represent the state of Texas, it's dope, man. So,
Yeah, dude. Give him a fucking round of
dude.
applause. Lisa.
hit him with the horn. Hit him with the horn.
Give him a fucking triple horn.
The Johnny Kage horns.
Fuck.
Hey, honestly, that's always reminded me of
you.
Like, of you.
Yeah, because the first time we came out, we stopped laughing about the horn. Yeah, dude.
dude, like,
That horn. It fucking.
for some reason, I feel like when I was small and I would listen to the
Yeah.
radio and everything, it's Johnny Kage. That's fucking crazy.
That's cool.
All right, dude. So let's talk to you about these fucking the 2 festivals that you threw this year. The Limon and Sal one.
The Sal Limon, yeah.
Sal and Limon,
Yeah.
sorry.
And then the Sunshine and Whiskey.
And then the Sunshine and Whiskey,
Yeah.
which was kind of like a country themed.
Yeah.
And you fucking got dressed up, which we'll get into that right now. But what are the like challenges that like you face, like trying to push some shit like that together and to try to get people on board? I know you hadn't really had experience throwing festivals before, right?
Yeah, no, you know, man, I've been part of them. I've played at them. I was part of the first SCMF, which I mean, that's forever going to be my favorite festival of all time. Sun City Music Festival, you know, was definitely a game changer. And this year I was approached by one of my good friends, Gus Chavez, and his wife, and my other buddy Dom. Like, hey man, you know, let's partner up. And what do you think about this? I had hit my buddy Gus up because when I was doing my Noche de Juarez podcast, I mean, not podcast, live streams at the house. Gus was the one that hit me up and said, hey man, you know, the Coliseum is interested in talking to you about doing
Noche?
Yeah, a Noche, but we want to do like this was kind of story, like I don't want to say it was pandemic, but it wasn't. We were coming out of it,
Right.
So they wanted to do a drive. What is it called? Like
drive-in.
the
Right.
driving ones. So I remember I was like, fuck man, is this shit gonna work? And I mean, I was like, God, I don't know if it's gonna work. I was like, I don't know, Gus, and Gus like, dude, let's do it, man. I mean, let's do it. So I took a chance and we fucking sold it out, dude.
That
We
was a
sold
big
it out
success,
right
man.
away.
I saw, man. I saw the videos. I saw the people that were having
Yeah.
a good time, and
Yeah.
it was BYOB as well, right? So
that
people,
that humbled me, honestly, guys. That experience, as fucked up as 2020 was, it was also one of the best years of my life.
Yeah.
Because not only did it bring my household closer, it also I think it put into how can I say it? It made people focus on their families, their loved ones, and what was really important was under the roof, man. You know, we're so busy with our lives and going about doing whatever the fuck, you know, we do every day that we forget sometimes what's under our roof. And I think 2020 taught us to fucking be a family again, man.
I had heard from somebody. I forgot who it was, but somebody had told me like they wish that like something like that would happen like every 5 years, where like you had to like stay at home for a
it
while,
did, man.
because then it did. Like he's like, man, that shit saved my marriage,
Dude,
like,
it did.
you know?
And honestly, I'm always honest with people. It brought me and Ebony closer, dude. It really brought us closer, and it made us like really like, oh shit, you know.
I like you. Actually.
Yeah, I really do like you.
I like you.
Like I'm gonna marry you. Yeah, no, it did. It's the truth, bro. And I'm speaking facts, man. People got to really, you know, conversate with their kids or you know with their significant other. The fucking dad wasn't out drunk at the bars
Or with the Sancha.
Not just that, but like the ideas and like so much stuff that like these artists and people that always wanted some time to do stuff, it actually happened. And you hear so many stories like, hey man, thanks to like COVID, you know, that whole shutting down.
Yeah, and you know, if it wasn't for, you know, unfortunately, of course, we lost a lot of people during COVID with respects to that. But in certain situations, there was a little, you know, gleam of light, man. So when Gus had approached me after, you know, coming out of COVID, and well, you know, still kind of in it, like, hey, let's do these drive-ins, and dude, we fucking sold out 3, man. One of them we sold out in literally 2 minutes. So that's 600 car spots.
I hit you up for tickets, and he's like, "Nah, we sold out, dude."
Dude, it was insane, bro. I mean, honestly, I'm very real, dude. I'm very humble, and I'll never forget driving up and seeing the line of cars, bro, like fucking down Delta, and I started to cry, dude. And
I mean, to think that they're all there to go see you.
And I started to cry, dude, because I thought, I was like, damn, dude, like, you know, you made a difference. You know what I mean? Yeah. And still to this freaking day, man, I have a lot of people that'll hit me up and they're like, thank you, man. Like, if it wasn't for you, this and this, and in the same token and the same respect, I have a lot of people are like, you know what, the last time I was with my husband was during a live stream and he passed away. And it's that stuff that you realize, it's conversations like that you realize like how short life is, man. Yeah. And how you just do what you gotta do, man. So when Gus approached me about like, hey man, what do you think about these festivals? I had pitched him an idea that what I wanted to do, and our other buddy, our other buddy Dom had pitched him an idea like, hey, well, let's all come, let's form a group and let's do it, man. So we came together. It was early this year, or really early. It was like early. I think it was still late December last year, actually. And we talked about Sal y Limon because we wanted to do like a Mexican fest, something that was local, something that people could relate to. And they're like, well, yeah, dude, but you're going to headline it with the Noche de Juarez. And I'm like, fuck. I was like, okay. So I was like, you know, and we got a bunch of local groups and, you know, we got the downtown spot and it was fucking amazing, man. I mean, honestly, probably one of the greatest accomplishments of my life, 7,000 people. And we turned away another 3,000 because we're at capacity. Damn. So it was insane.
Joe being included, right?
No, it was insane, dude. Saying that like, it was all locals. There was no headliners, bro. There was no out of town acts. It was all headliners, man. It was. It
just shows you that people are listening. People know, and especially like local people like to support. Yeah. So that's what a lot of things that like when I talk to people about our pod or whatever, and it's like, oh, do people really want to like because you're from El Paso, like you know, people are used to like listening to like these big people or whatever. Nah, dude, there's people out there that listen that like to support and know like the fact that like Johnny Kage is from El Paso is something like for me, it's even like more of a plus, you know.
Dude,
like,
it's because there's a lot of us that want to put our city on, man. You know, I've always said the death of us Hispanics is envidia. Like, oh, you're bit. No, fuck you, dude. Let me get it. No, dude.
You know what's crazy? Like the saying my grandpa used to always say, a Mexican's worst enemy is another Mexican.
Yes, and I agree. And I think we're the only culture like that, bro. Yeah, I really do, man. And it's sad because I love our culture. I love our Hispanics, man, our race. But unfortunately, we're fucking jealous, dude. As soon as and you see with families, oh yeah, you think you're the shit because you bought a house, or oh you have a better job, or you did this, or you're getting married. It sucks, dude. But honestly, this festival that we threw was all local, man, from our vendors to everything, man, and we wanted everyone to shine, dude. All our food trucks sold out, bro. All of them. I mean, all of them fucking. They ate well. They made bank, dude. We sold out of liquor quick, man. It was insane, dude. It was just fucking. I remember just getting ready to do my set, and I was the closing act. I was closing out the event, and just seeing a sea of people, bro. And I was like, it's funny, man. Believe it or not, I'm very religious, dude. And I said a prayer before, and I just thank God. I was like, you know what, thank you. You know, because of you, I'm here. And these people, I just want them to have fun, dude. And seeing people just have fun with their kids, their wives, their family, it was amazing, man. So. It was, I can't wait for this coming year, 2023. We're planning bigger things. But yeah, it was all locals, man. It was put on by locals. It wasn't mommy and daddy money that like, here me home. It was like our money, dude. It was like, hey man, let's just
y'all get together and
just say, you know what, like put our pennies together and let's see what happens, you know, and sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. And, for Sal y Limon, it was, absolutely amazing. And I'm so, just proud of our team that we put together, from my wife and our crew that we have together, man. It was just awesome, dude. You know, so that was fun.
That's dope.
So does seem like how well that festival does that make it easier to like say, all right, let's do this shit again, and maybe now
we're in it for longevity.
Yeah, let's make it better next time. Right?
I've always been about longevity, man. Like honestly, I've always been about like, what am I building? From my Noche de Juarez parties to, you know, brunches that I'm throwing. That's why I guess I'm so selective on bars I play at, because I'm not looking to like, yeah, I can go easily take you for, you know, fucking money, but I want to build a fucking like, I want to build a culture, man. I want to build a, you know, like, hey man, we're doing this again next month, or we're doing this again in a couple of months. It's not easy, bro. It's not easy because nothing is guaranteed, man. Yeah. Nothing is guaranteed. Like honestly, you have to put a good product out, and we learned a lot because we dropped the ball in a lot of stuff. We did 2 festivals this year with our group, and we learned a lot, man. We learned where we can better ourselves. We learned where we can diversify ourselves.
Right.
As you say, I mean, one was totally Hispanic and Mexican culture, and then we did a total.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how long after that first one did you guys do that second one?
You know, we sat down and we had a group meeting because it's couples, man.
Right.
It's literally couples. It's like I said, it's myself, my wife Ebony, my boy Gus, his wife Heather, my buddy Dom, his wife Destiny, Oscar and Erica. We sat down. We all just say, okay, what can we do different? Like we know what'll work. Like why not push the envelope, man? You know, and I think personally, I wanted to see what I could do, man. On a personal level, stepping outside the group, I wanted like, okay, like I've always known that I can pull crowds, but I wanted to see what I could do when I step outside of my fucking genre. That's why we went the country route, dude. My wife loves country music, and there is a huge following for country music, man. Yeah. You just got to feed it to them, dude.
Yep.
You got to know how to present it.
It took me a long time until I was actually an adult that I've noticed how big country is here in El Paso, man.
And then now the new artists with country, they're not like new artists, bro. They're very hip, fucking, they're very young. They don't look like, you think George Strait, like a hat,
proper cowboy.
These guys are wearing chains.
These dudes are dressed like us right now, dude. With a bandana and shit.
Yeah, like you look at somebody like Kane Brown, somebody like that. These guys are fucking, they're huge country music stars, dude. Fucking Morgan Wallen, another one that's just fucking absolutely destroying it. But it's crazy because it's just kind of like, it's the changing of the guard in a way where it's like country music was always like, your Cowboys, you have to sing Garth Brooks, Alan Jackson, George Strait, fucking Dwight Yoakam, all these guys.
Taylor Swift.
But at some point it has to switch. Like things have to fucking switch into like a more modern time.
Oh, you got to get with it, man.
Right. But at the same time, you see the demand for people that are like, yo, you're throwing a country fest? Like, dude, I'm fucking there, bro. You know what I mean?
And you got to live up to it, bro. Honestly, man, you really, really do have to live up to it. That was one of the biggest things is that like, understanding it's a different culture, man. It's not the same. Whenever you're doing a different festival, I couldn't present Johnny Kage I could because I know my diversity in music, but I wanted to make it fun, man.
I think that was like such a smart move, man, because it's just exactly how you said. It's like, how would you picture Johnny Cage throwing like something about country?
Yeah.
So you create this character and it made it a persona, and it was like super funny, but it's also like, holy shit, it's kind of like you when you're driving and there's some certain genres that you're kind of shy about playing in front of people, and then when that plays, you get country style.
Dude, I do that all the time. Like I'll fucking like honestly, man, I'll be like, oh shit, and like we all get that fucking weird side to us.
Yeah.
So when I thought of Johnny Thunder, I had already in my head, I was like, I'm gonna bring Johnny Thunder out.
Johnny Thunder.
And they're like, what do you mean? And I remember talking to Ebony, and I was like, I'm gonna show you. And I was like, it's kind of like Joe Dirt, but like hip hop. Ghetto ratchet, but doesn't give a fuck. It's like my total, everyone knows me as like, oh, you do house and you do, Latin and this and that, but like, can you flip it? And I'm like, dude, I mean, it's like
we're about to see.
Yeah, and honestly, and that was the biggest thing. that's the other one, man. That was my what you're watching right there. That's my father-in-law's disco party.
Wrong one, Joe.
Where's that?
I think it's right there. There you go. So I went as Johnny Thunder, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make this a character
with a Coors Light. Look at him.
He talks shit to me, and like he likes my wife, and says he's basically he's got more to offer my girl than I do.
He's in back of a truck, dude, on his bed. That's so fucking
that was
awesome.
one of the big things, man, and it was so I've been to country concerts before with Ebony, and just the country community here in El Paso that have that following, the following they have, it's so awesome, dude. I mean, they're so fucking nice. They're so cool. It's different. It's very, very different,
Right.
So it was a blast, and we had a blast of sunshine and whiskey.
Hey, they call him DJ Woody Kage.
Bro, fucking. Well, dude, I mean, we had the Eli Young band, and we decided we brought Eli Young and Trapped.
Trapped was good. That was a good touch. I was like, 20 year anniversary tour?
Yeah, the 20 year anniversary tour. We wanted to do a rock stage, and we learned a lot from that, bro. So, anyone that's ever, it's easy to say, oh, well, they need to do this, but it's different when it's your money behind it, bro. It really is, man. It's really anyone that's a promoter or that has anything invested in anything. it's easy to hear the outside chatter,
Right.
but like fuck, man.
When you're about to cut the check for a certain fucking musician, shit's different.
And honestly, man, these artists aren't cheap, man. I mean, honestly,
of course,
any artist is
especially
cheap
someone like Trap, dude. They've been around for fucking ever, dude.
Or the country artist, man. I mean, honestly,
right?
I mean, you're talking racks and racks of money, bro.
Right.
And the bigger the name, the bigger.
Yeah, well, they're over there owning ranches and land and shit. Of course, they fucking need some money.
Yeah, dude.
Dude. And then like those guys get play like everywhere else in the country too. So they're like, if you're not gonna cut us, like we got it, bro. We'll find someone. We'll get this check somewhere else.
And we, a little insight with the country show, the Sunshine and Whiskey. We had 2 acts, bro, and one of them we were so upset it bailed on us last minute. So we're like, fuck, man, and then they're like, well, for X amount of dollars we can get this, and we're all looking at each other like, I don't want to spend that much money.
You should have just gone up there with the fucking guitar, dog.
No, it's tough, dude.
Johnny
because
Thunder.
I mean, think about it. It's a hit or miss, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a hit or miss, and it's you want to keep it to where it's a business. At the end of the day, it's still got to make sense, man.
Right.
It really does, man. Because honestly, it was a lot of
business, but you have to put yourself at like if you were the like an audience fucking going there.
Well, yeah, I mean, and we had a blast, man. Honestly, we learned a lot of shit, man. We learned from the liquor to the more family stuff that we needed, or we could have done something different here, or we could have cut costs here. I mean, and that's part of growing, bro. Part of
living, you learn.
Are we
next time?
Are we gonna see a lot of more of these festivals coming through this new year?
Absolutely, man. You know what? Well, obviously, you're gonna see these 2 festivals again. Sal y Limon, we're super excited for. We're already working on it, and it's just the ideas that, especially with the Sal y Limon, because I really feel like that's our baby. That was like our firstborn. Like we put all into it to where it's like we want to keep it very El Paso, very local.
I was gonna say that the Sal y Limon, like that first thing that pops in my head is like grandma and I.
Did you guys see the lines for that, bro?
Yeah, it was crazy.
The fucking lines were like 2-3 blocks long, dude. And I was like, this was like at 6 in the afternoon, and I'm like, holy shit! I remember thinking, I remember when we were setting up the morning of, we're like, damn, is this shit gonna work?
Right.
Because it's like, damn, is this shit gonna work?
Damn, the stress on that.
No, it's
shit,
like, fuck.
bro.
I mean, because I know that my Noche de Juarez crowd is gonna
pull up,
Right.
but it's
They'll
not gonna
be
be in
there.
the fucking. Like, I didn't expect it in the magnitude it was, man. When you're seeing 7,000 people fucking show up, you're like, holy shit.
And you said they ran out of liquor, right?
Yeah.
So by the time you went out to play, you're like, let me get some shots. They're like, sorry, Johnny,
Dude,
we're out.
literally, like our VIPs sold out, and it was crazy, dude. I mean, the food trucks sold out. So now we know what we need to make bigger, how we need to change it more, how do we make it better so that way people get in faster. Yeah, it's a learning process, man.
Hey, like that
isn't
song,
El Paso like one of the drunkest cities in America?
It was.
It was.
But
Honestly, I think that's why I do it, man, because I love our city so much that when I talk to my partners, they're like, dude, it's because you put your name behind, you brand it. I'm like, yeah, you have to, man, because like it's my blood, sweat, and tears, man.
Yeah.
It really is. It's like it's my love for the city. Like, damn, I want to showcase that badass fucking food truck that's here. Like that's El Paso. You can go in the Northeast and get that, or you can go on the East Side and get that, or you can go fucking you can go to that vendor. You can go to the little strip center and go buy that. Like that's El Paso, dude. It's not like these big fucking corporations that are coming in and like, no, only here. No, dude. It's like this is going into fucking homegrown to where our own El Paso economy, bro. That's the way it should be.
Do you have like an idea, or do you guys have like a different idea of like a different festival other than the ones that you guys have already done?
Oh, dude, always, man. I'm always coming up with ideas, festivals.
There's another EDM festival going.
Yeah,
what,
dude,
man,
it started up, bro.
It's just honestly, I think that I think the demographic has changed so much, man.
It has
It
actually.
really has, bro. It really, really has, because if you see a lot of the shows that a lot of the homies are doing, the shows that SMG are doing and a lot of the promoters, it's a little bit on a smaller scale. I really don't think, I don't want to say they're not there, but I don't think they're as big as they used to be when it was festival season. It's not like when EDC's coming, everyone's going to go to Vegas or Ultra. Everyone's going to like here in El Paso. I think people are like, okay, they'll go, but they don't really know shit about the music.
Yeah.
I think when these festivals first popped up, they knew about the music.
Yeah.
When SCMF, that's what made it so special.
Dude, I miss it.
Everyone knew like that's fucking electronic music, and that's what you went to hear. Now it's kind of played out to it's washed out where it's like, oh, I'm going there because it's fucking. You're gonna see a bunch of fucking chicks.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You're gonna fucking
Get drunk. Yeah.
get drunk and get fucked up. But I don't know any artist or DJ that's playing. Are they gonna play Bad Bunny? That's
Right.
You should just throw a Bad Bunny festival, dude.
no, but it's the truth, dude. I mean, man, I'm pretty sure half the people that go to festivals don't know who the fuck is playing or what song
at EDC these days.
Yeah, no, it's the truth, dude. It's sad.
People go for the party.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, for the party.
And there's nothing wrong with it. Just, like, I think when you cater to the real music lover, it's amazing.
right. It's like, well, why did they create this to start with? It's for music.
So what would you say is like the biggest flaw, like in the El Paso music scene in general? Like, what's like the biggest thing that we're missing here?
Oh, man.
More Johnny Cage?
No, dude, no.
Not enough Johnny Cage.
Nah, you know what, man? I think the flaw here is maybe more music venues that promote more of that.
Right.
I mean, I know we have a lot of fucking badass bands, bro. We have a lot of badass rock bands, there's so much talent in El Paso, unfortunately, to get it to shine and then the support, because you got to think about this. It's all business. It's all comes down to whether you want to admit it or not. It's a money game.
Yeah.
So bars because it's bars now, it's not clubs. They want someone that's going to bring in numbers, that's going to bring in people to sell alcohol, man, because alcohol is where it's at.
Yeah.
That's where your money generated. If you're a band and you're a badass band, but you can only fucking, bring 20 people or your fucking friends or a band you're barely starting off that you want to get out there, but no one's going to give you a chance. I mean, it's tough, dude. I think we need more venues that cater to musicians, DJs that are real DJs, not fucking fake DJs.
Not laptop
Because I have a really big thing right now with a lot of these fake fucks, dude.
What do you think is fake? How do you describe a fake DJ?
When you're not mixing and you're not actually fucking like putting a thing and you can hear an error and a fix. Like, to me, I'm just like, dude, like anyone, you can teach a monkey to fucking DJ nowadays, dude. But honestly, I feel like real DJs take you on a trip of music, dude. Like, hey, man,
it's a journey.
It's not a song, it's a journey.
Anyone can play you hits, dude. I mean, but I can sit there and play you like, fuck, dude. Today I was doing my sets for 104 for tomorrow, and I do my Throwback Thursday mixes, and I'm just like, fuck, man, like.
This shit fire.
I can play Stevie Wonder in my set, followed by fucking, Mellow Man Ace, Lighter Shade of Brown, fucking throw it. And then if I want to fucking get crazy, I can play Phil Collins and fucking play like some crazy shit. I threw oldies in there, fucking I'm Your Puppet, like just different shit, dude. I can mix it in with Drake.
I'm playing all these songs in my head right now.
No,
like,
but I mean, that's what a DJ does. It can take you like, oh, fuck,
okay.
Like, how the fuck do you think of? But to some people, to the normal ear, sometimes I want to say normal, they're just like, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But it takes like, and that's just, I picture those people as the people that are spoon fed just bullshit. Like, oh, this is what's hot. This is what's hot. But once you go outside of El Paso, it's what's played, man. I mean, you go to Vegas, you go to fucking the big cities, dude. I mean, you hear like some badass shit mixed in with like the new shit, You're just like, holy fuck, like Metallica, who the fuck, like, or System of a Down thrown in a set, dude. It's dope, man. So, I mean, honestly, the biggest flaw.
It just makes me want to feel like I should be a DJ now, dude.
No, I think the biggest flaw for El Paso is I think the negativity when it comes to someone just
trying to do their best or trying to do their best,
bro. Yeah, and I say this with fake DJ, like, and people are like, well, you're being negative in that aspect. No, dude, what I'm saying is like fucking respect the culture, man. Because there's motherfuckers like me that like, dude, I gave up so much of my life just to fucking because of the love of music, dude. Because I love music. I love like fucking just like hearing a record and still getting the excitement.
Yeah, you do it for the music for entertainment, and a lot of these
I never did this
fake
for fucking
DJs.
bitches or for dude. When I started, I was fucking making dick, dude. I was fucking making $50 fucking in Juarez.
Damn.
Dude, yeah, the fucking women are the women are always gonna be there, bro.
Right.
There's gonna be groupies in whatever the fuck you do, dude. Like, but me, I wasn't about that. I was like, man, I wanted to do it because I loved fucking house music. I love dance music. I wanted to play this shit because it was different, bro. And I wanted to brand it, and that's what that was my calling, bro.
You see, and everything you said in the past 10 minutes, bro. That's why you're number one in El Paso.
Let's go. Number one. Hit him with the horn.
That shit's funny, dude. So, okay, Misa has a fashion segment for you. But before we do that, just to recap 2022, we compiled a list of what we thought were the biggest stories of 2022.
Yeah.
We're going to go through a few of them, but we want you to pick which ones that you would want to fucking
Whatever
talk
you
about.
want. Let's do it.
So, Joe, if you want, just fucking read them off the list. And then we'll have Johnny pick about 2 of them. There's about 8 topics, so or 9. We don't have to get into all of them. So, but just we want to see what what appeals or what matters.
Yeah, pick a number, man. Pick a number.
Pick a number.
No. Read them off so
all right,
knows what they are.
In this year 2022, we had at the top we have the World Cup. We have Young Thug and Gunna getting locked up for RICO charges. Russia's war in Ukraine. The migrants crossing the border. passing of Queen Elizabeth. I almost said Queeef.
Same shit.
We got
Episode title.
we got
Queeef Elizabeth.
Sounds like
we
a
got
good porn.
the slap that was heard around the world. Will Smith
Yeah.
slapping Chris Rock. We got the Astros and the whack ass Golden State Warriors champion again. What was the top movie of 2022? Elon Musk buying Twitter.
Oh man, I'll get a couple of these. World Cup, man. Fucking Lionel Messi, dude.
Hey, he did it. He
Bro.
did it.
He cemented his legacy, bro.
You know, whether you love him or hate him, bro, I respect greatness on all levels, man. And that dude,
He's a goat. He's a fucking goat, dude.
He's the Tom Brady, man.
With that being said, you think he's the best athlete of all time with what he's accomplished so far?
Ah, there's so many, bro.
Because I
There's so
mean,
many.
mind you, like I saw this debate, right? Michael Jordan's a great in his sport, Tom Brady in his respective sport, but that's just contained to the U.S. Soccer's global.
Global. You know, and I talk about this on my radio show a lot, man, because I'm like, millions watch the fucking Super Bowl. 1.3 billion were watching the World Cup, bro. I mean,
Billion.
dude,
Billion.
I was one of those dudes that, like, honestly, and I'm not afraid to say it, in high school, I was like, oh, fucking soccer's for nerds. Oh, only the Mexicans like it and this and that. And
He's
then,
like, I'm white.
And then, yeah, dude, no. And like 20-something years ago, dude, one of my buddies, Bubba, shouts to my boy Bubba, was like, dude, you don't watch the World Cup? And I'm like, fuck no, dude. He's like, dude, this shit's fucking pimp, dude. Like, and then I started watching with him and I was like, okay, well, what are they doing? Like, I didn't understand what the shit was. I was like, so is this every year? He's like, no, it's every 4 years. And then, like, he got me into it, dude. And it was, oh man, it was the year that actually, I think it was, the U.S. did actually decent, bro. I mean, U.S. always kind of gets fucking beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
You
Didn't
know?
even make it last
Yeah,
time.
Brazil, you know.
4-1.
Yeah, dude. And then I started learning about fucking these dudes, and I was just like, holy shit. Then I started seeing the megastars that they were. So I have like a whole fucking
You respect for it?
I mean, just to think like what it takes to make it to the World Cup, like in those 4 years, man, it's fucking crazy. There's no other sports that does shit like this.
See, and I don't have a team. I'm not like me with football, like American football. Like I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. dude.
Hey,
Let's
we
go.
them boys. We them boys.
But I'm a realistic Cowboy fan, bro.
You hear that, Chris?
Yeah, you're just hating, bro. You're in charge of that.
But honestly, like with soccer, I'm more of a player. Like I love fucking Ronaldo. I like Neymar. I love
Mbappe.
fucking Messi. Yeah, dude. These guys
dude.
are all bad at because they're fucking talented.
Who's better, Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi, bro.
Hey.
I mean, you got to go with who has.
I
the
mean,
cup,
yeah,
dude.
he's got the cup, son.
He's got all the fucking
but
championships.
One thing I would say, dude, is like as long as we're talking World Cup 2022, like I can see the growth in fucking soccer in America.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Because, dude, like fucking 4 years ago or like 8 years ago, to get all these dudes to go out and watch a fucking World Cup game with us was not going to happen. This year, everyone was fucking down, bro.
What do you mean?
Like,
We used to watch it. I'm only
no, but you're
in
soccer
the day.
fans, dude. I'm not talking about the regular
Misa?
soccer
Bro,
fans. Talking
my-
about people like Misa, my buddy Danny, my friend Sarah, like all these people that were at the game watching it with us. They were not there before, dude.
Oh, no.
Bro, it was
And it's
fucking
showing
amazing
the growth.
It was watching, watching like the bars. Because I played at a couple of these events, dude. So we're like, hey man, we're gonna have the Mexico game or the fucking USA game. They're like 8 a.m, fucking packed.
Bro,
bro.
packed as fuck on a
Packed,
Tuesday.
bro.
District
dude.
West, man.
I think a lot of
Yeah,
it
dude.
too.
District West killed it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I remember thinking, I was like, do these fuckers work?
Bro, no. The
took the day
District
off.
West was like, okay, just make another like USA game because
Yeah,
we're gonna
dude.
cash the fuck out.
Dude, District West, I didn't even, dude, I fucking do, like I do events with Nick and the guys there. Dude, I wasn't even let in, bro. They're like, hey, we're at capacity, bro. I'm
Like, I know the owner.
I was like,
I
hey,
don't
no,
care.
so, but the security guard, I was like, dude,
we came out on the news.
I saw back
Yeah, we
I
came
saw
out
you
on
guys.
the But that's what I'm saying. That shit was so lit, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
it was litty,
like
dude.
it was just showing the growth of the sport.
Well,
And,
it's because
like,
that's also like I
super
said,
dope to see that.
I growing up, like that was actually my first love of sports was soccer.
Yeah.
Right. But then I got to like the age of 6 or 7 and my stepdad was a football coach. So he got me into football. So as growing up after that,
Yeah.
that's all you would see on TV. Like there was hardly any like you said, like if there was like a Mexico game or
Yeah.
a soccer game, it had to be like super early or something. But it wasn't like on all like American TV. The soccer sport here in America is not as big as like fucking basketball.
getting
or
there, though,
soccer.
now.
It is getting there.
Getting there.
So-
If not, I think if this year
growing.
was going to be one that
I
turns
think
it.
in the U.S. this year for the World Cup, and we're just talking about the audience in the United States, the World Cup final was more watched than the last MLB fucking World Series. So it's surpassing baseball now.
Well, bro, honestly, man, it was an amazing fucking final, dude.
Right, dude.
That was one of the greatest finals I've ever seen.
You have some badass storylines. You have Argentina, France, World Cup fucking soccer powers. Like, dude, this is like what a final is supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then when you're a soccer fan and you see this shit happen, and you're like, good, bro, because now all these fucking other people that weren't soccer fans, we just got them in our pocket because they realized how great the sport can be. And the way that game played out, too.
Penalty kicks.
Like the way that like Argentina up 2-0 right away.
Everyone was
fucking,
yeah.
And then fucking France comes roaring back, and then Argentina finds an equalizer. Then we go to penalties. It's just
Mbappe's a bad motherfucker.
dude, he's 22,
24. He just turned 24 on
He's gonna have some more, dude.
Yeah,
He turned
dude.
24, I think, that day of the World
Yeah,
Cup.
dude.
All right,
Nah,
so-
they are forced to recommend. So yeah, the World Cup for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get one more of these topics. In.
You know what, man?
We got a platter for you, an appetizer sampler of topics.
Oh shit! You know what? Then you have, I mean, I'll touch up on a couple of these real quick. Russia's war on Ukraine. I wish we all had a president like Zelensky.
Bro, he's a fucking G. son.
Wasn't he in the US recently?
Yeah, dude. But every single president that we ever had would be a fucking pussy to pick
Right.
up an arm and fucking fight.
Bro, this motherfucker
You know,
was still
this motherfucker was
there.
like, you know what? I'm gonna
recorded
hunker down.
himself and be like,
he's
hey,
fucking with an
what's
AK, fucking
I'm in the
shooting.
cut.
Yeah. So like, I wish we had a Zelensky.
And you know what's crazy
definitely.
is I didn't know this for the longest time, but like this guy actually was like an actor or whatever, and he played a president in a comedy show.
That's crazy.
As a president in a fucking. And then
See,
next thing you know, fucking becomes
it's funny because like I see that I'm like, man, I'm not into politics, man, because I don't consider myself either. I'm not a fucking donkey or elephant.
Yeah.
But I definitely would want someone like that running our country.
You're a goat, son.
Yeah. Then migrants crossing the border. You know, man. I got
This is something that impacts all of us.
It
Here.
does.
This issue
It does.
alone.
So I know everyone's making it political, and
course.
it is obviously fucking immigration has been fucked up here in the United States for a long time, dude.
Right.
You know, but at the end of the day, man, I always see that these are fucking human beings, bro. I was one of those like, why am I honestly, and I'll be real with you. Up until a couple of weeks ago, I was on my radio show, and I was like, fuck, man, like. Dude, like it's fucking healthcare is expensive for anyone. It's fucking ridiculous. Like we get fucked as Americans that are fucking taxed and we have to pay for this shit. I'm like, fuck, but these fucking people come, they get everything fucking free, this and that. And then I took a drive one night out there and I saw them for myself, dude. And I'm just like, holy fuck.
It's,
You know, and people, but then if you see the comments like on fucking FitFam or fucking some people that are just like, well, fucking no one has, I go, I get that, man, but they just want what we take for granted every day, bro.
They're human beings.
Bro, they crossed over to sleep in our streets, bro.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, I'm fine. This is cool. Like, you guys are fucking, it's way safer here than
Trying to get my
wherever I'm
Greyhound.
fucking coming
Yeah.
from. Dude.
I've always been like kind of like in that same situation. Like I've always thought like, you know, like, well, yeah, like obviously you want them to cross over legally, right?
yeah.
You want them to, because then that does create problems to us citizens.
Absolutely.
Right. But at the same time, when it comes to this situation where you see him out in the cold, I'm not going to be that fucking dick and be
like,
like,
yeah.
just be, because I'm so patriotic about my
Yeah.
country and shit. Nah, these are also human beings, you know? So to that point, yeah, of course, I'm not going to let somebody freeze or fucking die of hunger.
And unless you're Native American, we're all fucking immigrants.
Yep.
Yeah,
Bro,
dude.
give him a round of
Yeah.
applause right there.
Yeah.
That was
Hit the fucking nail on the fucking head.
I'll be right back.
On the motherfucking head.
right there, like that one.
No,
But yeah, dude. I mean,
but it's the truth, dude.
It
I
is, like you said, bro. You nailed it on the head. And another thing too is that, like, I mean, especially a city like El Paso, bro. Like, fucking 98% of the city is fucking Hispanic or fucking African. Like, there's a few white people here, but it's not many. But like, all of us fucking are fucking the result of migration, bro. And
Absolutely,
migration
man.
is it's a human right. It's not even just like a fucking thing that people want to do. People are forced to migrate, bro.
Oh, yeah,
like
dude.
people flee from fucking Africa and they have to go to Europe. All these countries, they take these people in because they know they have nothing better to, like, they have no better option for them. And then it's like, it's just weird. Like, you see fucking Mexicans hating on other Mexicans,
Yeah.
like, just like you said, bro. It's like, yo, what the fuck are we doing, bro?
You know, I went out there, man, and I was like, holy fuck, man. Like, me and Ebony took a drive out there, and I was just like, fuck. It's crazy because, like, you see babies and, like, people are, like, they were literally on a sidewalk all sleeping side by side because that's how they stayed warm. And it was one of the fucking coldest nights of this
Right,
year,
dude.
dude. And I was like, my eyes got watered. I'm like, fuck, dude. And I remember I put something up, man, and I got attacked, dude, by like, oh, fuck you, you're not doing shit. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing?
Right, what
Like,
the
shut
fuck are you doing,
Like, dude,
though?
what the fuck are you doing?
You're
Like,
just bringing awareness to it.
I hate that mentality. Like, well, I'm like, bitch. I was like, I always get that, man.
If I'm honest, I start fight with people who talk shit on you.
Dude, no, it's funny because I'll get called out. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? You're fucking fat ass probably just sitting at fucking home doing nothing,
Yeah.
just like talking shit.
living off welfare.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm like, nah, fuck that. You know, I'm like, nah. I'm sorry, man. And I think that's where I see the ugliness in humanity, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Right.
like, if you were out there, man, that's someone's fucking son, daughter that's just trying to fucking better themselves. Yes, I understand. I'm pretty sure there's some fucking criminals coming through. I'm pretty sure, obviously.
You can, yeah.
And I understand that's why there's a process. But at the same time, our government doesn't even know the fucking answer. How the fuck are we supposed to know the answers?
Yeah.
dude?
Bro, we have criminals running our government, bro. Like, what the fuck is that?
Well, I think the biggest criminals are our government. bro.
Yeah, dude. It's
You know,
like,
it's funny. No, no.
Johnny
you talk
Kage
about it.
for mayor.
No, but when you
Yo!
talk about it,
Johnny Kage for mayor. Let's go.
sorry, bro. I'll run your campaign. I got you.
no, but I always say that, man. I was like, man, people talk about Mexico corrupt, and I was like, fuck, our American government is more corrupt than a motherfucker.
dude.
We're taxed
Jesus
on tax
Christ.
on tax on tax, bro.
Yeah, dude. And we're fed by fucking lobbyists, bro. That's what it is.
It's crazy, bro. I mean,
that's all it is.
It's. I mean, honestly, I see the fights between, like, especially like when it was for governor between Beto and fucking Abbott, and I'm just like, damn, bro. I mean, both have good points, but both have somewhat a little bit kind of like out there. You know,
Right,
just like,
right.
fuck, dude.
Yeah,
You know,
like with Beto, I always thought like the biggest mistake he made.
saying he's gonna come for your guns.
Yeah, dude. Oh, bro.
So that's you want to tell
Especially-
white people, bro.
Especially in Texas,
Texas,
like,
bro?
There's
No.
a few
Yeah, come from
things-
my gun, damn
Yeah,
it.
there's a few things in Texas.
Johnny Thunder coming out.
Yeah, there's
my
a few.
goddamn gun.
There's a few things in Texas you don't touch.
Yep.
It's you don't touch people's guns,
Uh-huh.
and you don't touch their land, and you don't touch their fucking freedoms.
Absolutely.
You know
And their
what I mean? When you fucking start fucking with one of those, dude,
You're fucked.
You fucking lost.
You're
them, dude.
done,
dude.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're done. Because and unfortunately with the Uvalde shooting and everything, like I felt like Beto was like he felt support because of how tragic that was.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, there was only so many people that were affected by Uvalde.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many other places in Texas where they're so fucking they're so red, they're so right thinking, you know what I mean? And like those people, the moment you tell them you're coming for your gun, you're done. That's it.
So that's the thing I have, man, is like when Uvalde happened, I was like, fuck, bro, like how fucking hard is it for us how hard is it to wrap your mind around, like, you know, all you're trying to say is like make it a little bit harder for fucking people with fucking some issues to get fucking guns, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I'm asking for, because I know, like, I have a fucking weapon, dude. Like, I have a gun, dude. I'm not fucking saying like, hey, you know what, we're gonna take your gun, but
Right,
hey,
right.
make it someone that has some mental issues, or
Right.
maybe someone that has been red flagged, to have it a little bit difficult, because an
Right.
18-year-old shouldn't be able to get that shit that easy, bro.
Yeah. And what does America do? They fucking trade in a WNBA basketball player for a fucking
Arms dealer.
That was some crazy shit, bro.
Yeah, dude. So I mean, that shit is crazy, but it's good that we just wanted to get like your insight on that.
Absolutely,
you know what I
man.
mean, just kind of see where you're at. Obviously, we don't want to get down like the whole fucking
The whole year.
political thing.
What I've learned from this is that Johnny Cage is for humanitarian.
You know,
Johnny
yeah,
Kage,
man.
like
You're
I
a
said,
human
the
man.
next
I'm
Yeah.
not
mayor
red
of
or
El
blue,
Paso.
man. I'm not red or blue, bro. I'm not, man. I just want fucking people to be good to each other, and honestly, I don't know the answers either. Just
And
like
listen to
everyone.
some good music.
Yeah, there you
Right.
go, bro.
Yeah, there we go.
Catch some vibes.
Yeah,
and shit. You know what? I just caught one. Just caught a fucking vibe out of the mid. Shut up. Yeah,
You're
dude.
drunk.
Odell Beckham style. Grab him out the air. Just like that.
All I know
right.
is we them boys. Let's go.
So Misa, are we gonna do this fucking fashion segment?
Yeah.
This is for you.
I gotta
Tailored
ask.
just for you, Kage.
Yeah,
What's his
I
fashion?
did, and I was thinking, man, for
Let's
a while.
get some music, too.
I was thinking, Cage. Would you consider? I mean, I thought you would. I thought I could consider you somebody that
He's fashionable.
Yeah, fashionable. Somebody that cares about what he wears, right? You're not like Chris that just puts on whatever he finds on the ground.
Hey,
Dude, that
everything
shit-
I
that's
put
the-
on is next gen sports.
Dude,
baby.
that's
What's good?
that's the cum shirt, and he had it on.
Tanga que, güey. But no. So what I was thinking is like, what if we pop up some pictures, right? Some pictures of fashion.
Yeah.
And then have you
Comment
comment him and telling us, kind of tell us what you would name this type of fashion.
Oh,
right?
fuck.
Joe,
Here we go.
can we pull up the first one, guys?
This is the first one, guys.
And just to let everybody know, man, I went through the corners of the
get some
internet
music,
to
too.
find this shit. So this is the first one.
Shit, man.
Come on, Cage. Let us know what kind of fashion is this? What do you call this?
Fuck, man. I call this festive and fun, the American way.
Hey, I like that.
Bro, you look like the Undertaker.
Bro, I've had somebody who were like, bro, you fucking look like
What's his name?
Oh my god.
Axl Rose.
No, bro.
Well, nowadays.
Poison.
Poison.
Brett.
Yeah. So where were you?
Brett
at?
Michaels.
Where were you?
Brett
at?
Michaels.
I was at Rubik's, man.
Hey,
Look at him with the candles on and everything,
Yeah,
bro.
dude, it was fun.
I love it, man. I love how serious you take your job. All right, so what did you say that one?
Fun and festive, the American way.
The American way. Wow.
Yeah.
Sponsored by America.
Yeah.
What about America? What about this next one, man? If anything, I think this is a little bit more American. Share it, Joe.
I call it a little sugar in the tank, man.
you little zesty there.
Little sugar in the tank. No
Little
fear, man.
zesty.
Oh man,
Shit, I wish I
Look
had.
at it.
I wish I had that body, bro. You know what's funny? That a lot of people are like, "Dude, you look great." I'm like, "Are you fucking stupid?" Like, fucking head is Photoshop.
He's like 21.
Yeah.
Can you
Some
do
good
some
Photoshop
for
man.
me?
So what would that one be? What kind of style you think that you would call that? You see a guy wearing, that type of shit, would it be like, oh, there goes a what?
Zesty.
It was a little sugar in the tank, man.
Sugar in the tank.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
You
Sugar
hear?
in the tank.
You hear that, Chewy?
You heard?
Sugar.
So
It's all good.
Chewy in the tank.
It's all good.
So on this next one, I heard this is how people dress at weddings and shit nowadays.
You think there's a chance? You think there's a chance?
He said putting out the vibe on this one.
This one I would definitely say, dude, just do what your wife says. Because she's like, you're wearing that costume. I was like, no, I'm not. You're just like, oh, fuck you are.
look
Yeah,
at
you
him.
are.
Hey, look at that, dude. Look at him, man, with a big old smile. I gotta say, Cage, bro, you got a big difference on like what you wear, man. Fuck, dude.
Did you get that custom tailored? No?
Yeah, dude, we had that made, man.
I thought you were gonna say he's got a fat ass.
Hey, yo.
I thought I was a buchona, way.
Gross. Got the
The
BBL
way
on
we used to
deck.
say it, he's like a big,
The BBLs, dude.
Yeah,
Got that BBL.
Yeah.
Speaking of, so I'm guessing this next one was also your wife's fucking choice. So look at this. Oh.
Damn, bro. I had to wear that 2 years.
2 years.
I wore it in
shit,
2020
Chris,
during
would
our
you ever-
podcast, and this was at Motel Bar.
Motel bar.
Yeah, dude. This fashion was like, yeah.
Bro,
Chris,
you look like a member of 98 Degrees.
Yeah. Dude, I always get that. Everyone's like, you look
Is
like
that Nick Lachey?
Nick Lachey, bro.
Nick Lachey.
Hey,
Nah,
but he
this
gets
is,
bitches though.
Is
so
this
it's fine.
happy wife, happy life, dude?
Right,
There it is.
right.
So I found this next one. So okay, so happy wife, happy life. So this next one, man. Holy shit! What happened?
I'll call this one Pásame la bolsita. O saque la bolsita.
Cachos y perico.
Saque la bolsita. Dude, I don't know if people are like, honestly, man, like when I posted these, so I have a buddy that, man, fuck him, I was like, hey, bro, this is you. So shout out to my boys that fucking Photoshop my face everywhere.
Yeah.
And I have people that are like, dude, like, what the fuck are you wearing? And why are your tattoos? And I'm like, bro, are you fucking like,
It's Photoshop, dog.
like, bro, like, man, like,
Dude, actually, I don't believe it. I think that's fucking
Allah.
real.
it's fucking hilarious,
It's
dude.
fucking
But we all
real.
have a tío that dressed like that, dude.
Saca la bolsita
Yeah,
is what
dude.
he would fucking call
Saque la
this.
bolsita is that one.
I love it. On this
another
next one, man,
episode
I
title
gotta
right
say,
there.
on this next one is probably my favorite one.
That's the OG
Just
Johnny
'cause this
Cage.
shit ain't fucking fake,
bro.
brother.
That's the
Look
real
at
one.
this.
Yeah,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
the-
What magazine was this on?
That was in actually
Hustle?
No, that was in Mode magazine.
Oh my god.
Nah, you know what? I had just finished. That was after I finished my first adult film. And no, I'm kidding.
I was like, what?
He kept the same stage name, Johnny Cage.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. That was
you made some movies before?
yeah.
and shit?
No, that was
Director?
That was honestly when I shot that one. I remember my buddy Ace Hustle. I wish he would do photography again, dude. He was so talented with that.
That shit's funny.
And he
dude.
did it. I remember seeing it. I was like, "Fuck, this is gonna be my."
I don't
dude.
know, but I was telling my boy Chewy, who does our merch, that I'm gonna put that on a fucking shirt because that's fucking beautiful.
And just
dude.
wear it?
Yeah,
And just
dude.
wear it.
Yeah, when I got that one, I remember seeing it. And I was like, dude, even my old tattoos. That's how old this is, man. It was probably shit. I don't want to.
Did you have the famous?
Yeah, I had the.
Oh,
famous, dude.
fuck.
remember?
He told us about that.
He told us that whole story.
Weren't you going to get covered up around the
Yeah,
same time
bro.
last year?
Yeah, dude. So this must have been maybe what are we talking? That was 12 years ago. Yeah,
Damn.
12 years ago.
Bro, fucking Johnny, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You're still a fucking catch if I've ever
Yeah,
seen
dude.
one.
I had to marry you twice,
that was
too.
honestly. I remember, and the fashion was from a place called Homework that used to
Oh, yeah,
to be
Homework.
on Cincinnati, man. But Yeah, dude, that was the young me, man. Every time I see that dude, man, I've learned a lot from that dude, man.
Suave Kage.
Fucking piercings. I had my lip pierced. Everything.
Damn.
That was a
You
good
were,
one.
yeah. That's like a totally different version of you.
No fucking wrinkles and shit.
In a good way, though.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're still a snack. You know what I'm saying? You're still snackable.
Chris is like, you a snack, I'm a snack. We have a picnic.
It's a buffet up in here, dude.
It's a buffet. Hell yeah, dude.
Well, yeah,
that
that
the
was
last
it, man.
one, Misa?
Yeah, that was it. That was
good,
my
man.
last one, man.
Hell yeah,
I hope
good
you-
shit, Misa. Good job. Give yourself a round of applause. Getting some fucking a fashion segment for Mr. Kage here.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
So, guys, we're fucking 47 minutes into the second half. We've been having a real good time with our boy, Mr. Johnny Kage, in the building. Give him a fucking triple horn one more time. All right, guys. So what we're going to do now is we have 5 random questions, and that's how we're going to fucking end the podcast today. But before we do that, does anyone know what time it is?
Do you have the time?
Do I have the time?
Yeah.
Chewy, do you have the fucking time to do something, please?
Can somebody just guess the time? You motherfuckers. No.
It's 9, isn't it?
Cage. Is it 9? Oh, Cage, you were close. It's actually time for the 5 random questions here at Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast, hosted by your boy, Chris Marquez.
Wow.
That was close, bro.
That's all I
That
gotta
was
say
close.
is
He was
wow.
like 3 minutes away.
I'm speechless
Love it.
right now, guys. Speechless. Absolutely speechless.
3 years and he still doesn't know what time it is?
Okay.
Yeah, no shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
This is what we're going to do. We got 5 random questions for our boy Johnny
Let's
Kage
do it.
here. Question number 1, since we're talking about fashion, I got a fashion question for you. So question number 1. Okay. Is it okay for a fucking adult man to wear Crocs?
He's like, I'm wearing some right now.
We're talking adult man, like what age?
Like, well, I mean, I would say like, well,
Más
an adult's
señor?
18, but like, let's say 20 and up. Because
Yeah,
I guess
20
if
and
they're
up, man.
still like,
Because
in-
40 and up, fuck no, dude.
yeah, you can't be wearing Crocs, right? That's
Yeah.
like,
Only
what the fuck
chanclas,
is
only
that?
chanclas.
Nah, man. Yeah. Or fucking low. What are they called? The ones the cholos wear. The ones what are they called?
Oh,
the
those,
the ones you buy at, like
La
they're
Negrita?
black. Yeah. The fuck is, are they loafers?
Yeah,
Like the black.
loafers.
Yeah, the black. Yeah, I have some at home.
Are they called
Hey.
loafers?
I don't know what they're fucking called, dude.
Chunks.
Dude, I went to. I was
Pantuflas?
in. It's funny. I was in La Negrita the other night. Dude.
He's like, hey.
No, I was in there. I was like, holy shit! It's a fucking. I hadn't been there in a minute, man. It was cool. But yeah, it's like the cholo shoes, dude. Yeah.
All right,
You got
so
his
you-
customers rewards.
So I say
card.
no. If you're over 40, no. But if you're
Right.
under 40, yes.
What about if they have socks on too with the Crocs? Is that
You're
even
definitely
more
from
weird?
either you're definitely a homie. You're definitely from fucking Compton. And shit.
Okay.
Hey, do any of you guys have
Fuck.
Crocs?
No.
My kids. That's about it.
My kid don't even wear that.
18.
Yeah. No Crocs over here. Is the Crocs store still open at the outlet?
Yeah.
There's a Croc store.
Yeah, at the outlet, dude.
I feel like Molina fucking owns some Crocs.
Yeah.
No.
No, are you sure? You look like a big Croc guy.
You're from Oregon.
Hey.
You're from Oregon now.
Okay.
I always just feel like somebody that, is into Hydro Flask would wear some
Yeah.
Crocs.
He doesn't do it.
No?
You look at his coworkers. He stands out like a sore thumb dog.
All right, question number 2. Let's get some more music here. This was something that popped off on the last episode, Mr. Kage. And so we thought we would have to ask you because we need a definitive ruling on this. So at what time does a wrap become a burrito? Or the other way around?
Yeah. What time
does a burrito become a wrap?
What makes the difference?
What makes a rap a rap?
Fuck.
We're smoking a
What
lot
makes
of
a wrap a
THC
wrap?
over here, yeah.
Yeah, because if you look at it, it looks like a fucking burrito, but why would they call
Right.
it a wrap?
Because it's healthy.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because
there's salad in
yeah,
it.
So yeah, well, yeah, no, it's fucking made with usually with a wheat fucking
the wheat tortilla,
Yeah, tortilla.
instead of
Yeah.
the
It's
fucking
cold.
flour one.
Yeah,
It's cold.
So
Everything's
when does it
cold.
become?
Yeah, so like when does a burrito transform into a wrap?
Depending what pound you're at, man. Honestly, honestly, man, I was all about burritos, but now I'm all about raps, man. So,
So you're a rap guy, huh?
yeah, I'm a rap guy, man. Honestly, I couldn't answer that because I don't know how the fuck to answer that.
See, what we concluded last time, what we thought we did was it has to have some frijoles guisado.
Oh, okay, like that.
That's a
okay. So
burrito.
a wrap is a fucking definitely a healthy protein, fucking lettuce and nothing
Has to be
fattening
cold,
inside.
you
That's
know?
what I
It's
said.
gotta be
Like
cold.
once you
Yeah.
put some fucking lettuce in it, that's
Yeah.
a fucking
That's a
wrap.
wrap.
A burrito is fucking bunch of fat shit that'll clog your arteries,
Right.
right?
When have you ever ordered a burrito with fucking lettuce in it? Never. It's a fucking wrap.
He's
That's
like,
what
when I
you
went to
ordered.
Chipotle.
You get like you get burritos a la mexicana, which
Yeah.
is fucking beans, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I agree with that, man.
I was saying, anytime you introduce a cold cut into the burrito, that's a wrap automatically.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. Like I want chicharron. I want shit that's like I'm gonna be
That's
having
gonna clog your arteries,
Yeah,
like you
dude,
said. Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
The
Give me the
Mexican
shits,
way.
Yeah,
Okay.
make the glucose go up.
Question number 3. What is your dream car in detail?
You know, man, I'm not really into vehicles.
You're like, fuck
Yeah,
them.
I've never been one that like. I have homies that are like, oh, I want this fucking, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, I want a Chevy Impala.
Yeah, dude, and it's
Or a
funny.
Malibu.
You know what's funny is, I've been thinking about that. I think that's coming with age right now, man. I was like, you know what, man, maybe I should get a lowrider, dude, just to fucking have a lowrider and just fucking chill in it.
You know what I want, dude? I've always wanted, like, now that I'm older, and those old school like 1964, 65 Volkswagen Beetles
dope.
from Juarez that you see all the time.
Yeah, man.
And the F.
I could probably fucking see myself in a fucking Impala, man. I would say that'd probably be one of my whips that I'm like, okay. I
old
couldn't tell
school
you a
one?
year because I really don't
64,
know.
65, probably the best.
I know there's a difference in the fucking
Yeah, the headlights.
the lights
and the
all that.
taillights.
Chris always wanted a Prius.
Yeah, dude. I just want one that like just fucking cruise around, man. Ebony's like, you're. It's funny, man. Having a wife now, and it's funny having a wife now because she's been in my life for so long. But now she's
now
like,
she's
no,
a
you have
wife.
to do things properly, and I'm like, no, fuck that. Like,
Well,
I'm
she's
always
like,
gonna
I'm
be
your
me,
wife.
man. I'm
Yeah.
always gonna be like,
So things did change.
I know, right? Like, no.
You're like, I'm Johnny Thunder, then.
Johnny Thunder today.
So yeah, maybe you know what, man? Because fuck, like I love them. Like a lot of people like Tesla now, and I don't know, man, Defenders and all that bullshit. But dude, I mean, I have a fucking truck, man. I have
Is that your truck out there, the black one?
yeah,
I
my
think I
truck,
crashed into it.
Oh shit! So I
And
would
I got
probably
no
say something,
insurance.
something
Get his
vintage,
insurance card on
something
the way out.
vintage, like a fucking Impala or something. You know, something definitely lowrider.
I can see a lowrider.
I've never been a fucking Mustang, dude. I know a lot of dudes like Mustangs too, but
Yeah, those are the small dick having guys.
And the ones with trucks.
Yeah. Just kidding. All right, question number 4. And let's think back. Let's go back. Let's think like a young Johnny. Maybe a Johnny in his adolescence, in his teen years, somewhere in his younger life. What was the most amount of trouble that you ever got into, and what happened? Why did you get in trouble?
fuck. Let's see.
And remember, there's a statute of limitations that have already passed.
The
So
most amount of trouble that I've gotten into.
I think he told us last time when he got in trouble when he went to Juarez.
Which one was that one, man?
When you told us that your grandpa got mad that you went to Juarez without permission.
No, that was my brother, man.
Oh.
That was my brother. You know what, man? I've really never really gotten into trouble.
You're telling me that this guy, Joe, put up that picture that I just sent you. You're telling me that this guy that we're about to fucking look at didn't get in trouble fucking growing up.
Yeah, man.
you're telling me you're not out there causing havoc?
Is that a Mustang?
He's about to steal those rims.
That was
That's
a
what
Honda
he's doing.
Civic with 10-inch rims, dude.
Hey.
M10s, but I keep them clean.
Keep him clean.
You know what, man? I never really got into trouble, bro. I never, like, fuck. I mean, you know what? I never really have gotten into trouble, bro. I've never been like fucking like, oh shit, I'm in some shit right now. My best friend's a fucking lawyer, and thank God I've only
that's
used him for
why.
fucking traffic tickets and shit.
Well, yeah, you'll never get in trouble when you get a friend as a
man.
lawyer.
I mean, I could tell you a funny story when I got in trouble at work.
That works.
That's probably the most trouble I've gotten into.
What happened?
Honestly.
There?
So about when I had just started with the company with 104, man, and our old boss, rest in peace, man, she was very, very diehard strict, bro. Like this lady was strict. She passed away. She was fucking strict, dude. Like she ran this shit like a regime, right? Like fucking like you
Like the Taliban. And
no,
shit.
yeah, bro. Like at lunch, 2 people couldn't be sitting at the fucking lunch table. One of you had to eat, and then the other one had to fucking like. You couldn't be
the same room,
congregating together.
Right.
And if you were already off the clock, you had to get the fuck out of the building. Like basically she was super strict and super religious, right? And for some reason, she fucking liked me a lot, dude. She really, really liked me a lot.
Los ojitos.
I mean, if you saw that picture, dude, I would have liked you too.
No, I think what it was is honestly, man, like I think she saw that like I brought ratings, bro. Like not being
potential.
Stupid. Yeah. So she cut me a lot of slack for a lot of stupid shit I did, dude. So one of our first Christmas parties, dude. Now this is a very religious lady. I'm talking about. She was in church probably about like 6 days out of the week.
Yeah, Taliban. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were we had a fucking Christmas party at. I don't think I've ever told this story on a podcast. We had a Christmas party at Cattleman's on the ranch.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to bring a gag gift. You think fucking gag gift, everything goes, right? We're all grown ups and shit. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. So I had just gone to Vegas and I had bought a pussy comb.
Hey, yo.
So bro, I bought a pussy comb, dude. And it was funny because I remember we bought it at a gag store. Me and Ebony were laughing because I was like, oh shit, this will be perfect. I go, it's a pussy comb. So basically it was a razor, but instead of the razor, it was a fucking comb and it said pussy comb on it. Yeah. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna get this as a gag gift and blah blah. So of course, there's fucking at the time there was like 50 fucking employees, and who gets my fucking gift? The boss.
Oh, pussy comb,
Damn. She fucking opened it and she's like, what is this? And then like I was like, holy fuck, dude. Like I was like, I didn't know. And this was in front of everybody at the restaurant. And then she's like, oh, like she's just like, oh, I was like, oh fuck. So I was just like,
I'm gonna get fired.
oh fuck, dude. The next day, dude, I'll never forget. She barged into, and I was doing nights, dude. She fucking practically kicked that door down, and she's like, "You're lucky that you are liked, because if not, you'd be the hell out of here." And she wouldn't cuss, dude. And she's like, "Don't ever let that happen. Don't, you stupid." And like she was
off.
I've
never
never
going
seen,
off.
I was like, damn, it was a pussy comb, dude. But like, I was like, people were like, I didn't know, like, fucking like a gag gift, dude. So
Right.
yeah, that's probably the most trouble I've ever been in. Is that the
She's
boss?
just hilarious.
She was super religious, and she got a fucking pussy comb, dude.
She's like, my pussy doesn't need to be combed.
She's like,
How did you know? How did you know?
How did you know?
How did you know? Thank you. I was like, no, dude. It was like, damn, bro.
Who are you to tell me to comb my pussy, Mr. Johnny Kage?
That was the only time that I think my fucking cheeks got squeezed, bro.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, that was bad, bro. I was like, fuck. Besides the Cowboy games, that's the only time my cheeks get squeezed.
Yeah, that's every Sunday for me, brother. I'm right there with you.
You
So
know
that-
what, man? I've gone through a lot of shit, but I'm glad that shit like that never happened.
That's
Glad I never
embarrassing,
bought
dude.
anybody a
Embarrassing.
pussy comb.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'll buy you one, Chris. But
Question number 5. Last one here, guys.
pussy comb.
Pussy combs for the win. I mean, I thought it would be a good gift too.
Yeah.
I mean, you say gag gift.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, right?
anything's on the line.
Right. Fuck
you know what I
yeah.
mean? All right. Last question here. What's a popular saying or phrase that needs to stay in 2022? One of these, like
2023.
one of these things.
2023.
No. That we're leaving behind. We're leaving it in the past.
Okay.
So, like, what's something that the kids are saying, some slang that people are using that it's like, all right, enough.
Oh man.
Fuck.
Like, I know
that one's a good one.
I
Dude.
like
They should stop saying fuck.
Like, I think we should always be saying it's lit forever. Like, that's a good one. You know what I mean?
I said that like a few times to my
Like
daughter.
something that should just stay. Fuck.
That shouldn't fucking continue to
Like, no cap. I'm good with, like, if we just said no cap, just, all right, we're done. Like, we get it. No cap. You know what I mean?
It's because I'm not really into slang, bro. I'm really not.
That's how I am. The other
Like-
day I said that's lit to my daughter, and my daughter's like, we don't say that anymore.
Yeah, or no quema.
There you go.
That one should continue forever, dude.
Yeah, I would probably say that one, man. Because honestly, I really don't like. I don't keep up with the slang.
Fuck the
man.
Edgars, dude. Yeah. Si
Yeah.
quema acá, que se quede quemando en 2022. güey.
Yeah,
Y se
nah,
acabó.
I couldn't. I really couldn't. I couldn't tell you what anything about slangs, bro.
What's your favorite slang or whatever slangs you think you know?
Shit.
Your most used slangs, I
Yeah.
guess, if you had to.
Bro, I'm Mexican, bro. No mames.
No moms.
The fucking original fucking no mames.
Yeah.
That's the OG, man.
Yeah, dude,
keep it
that's
with
a
the
good
OG
one.
stuff, man.
It's so versatile.
Or that ay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Paso thing.
Dude, there's so many different fucking slangs now. Like shit that like I didn't know what cap means.
You didn't mean what
cap.
no cap means? So
No
it's
cap.
like, I'm not lying.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what
I was
mean?
like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Yeah, dude.
Dude, when I started this pod, I learned that from this motherfucker's like this
Yeah,
whole no
dude.
cap thing.
He's like, I have a bandana, not a cap.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
are you talking about? That's fucking crazy, dude.
All right, guys. Those are 5 random questions with our guy, Mr. DJ Johnny Kage. Give him another round of applause, Misa.
And those horns that you guys hear were fucking made by Johnny Kage. Right? So they're legit.
All right, guys. Episode 162. We hit an hour on the second half here, so that time is really flying by.
Yeah, dude.
So what we're gonna do now, guys, we're gonna go around the studio, give our final thoughts on today's episode before we wrap this shit up. So let's go ahead and start with Joe. Final thoughts today.
Mr. Cage, thank you so much for taking time. You're on vacation. You could be out with the wife and your pups, but you're here with us chopping it up, telling some stories, dope stories. I'm so proud of what you're doing for El Paso, putting on with them festivals. Get us some tickets. Just kidding.
For sure, man. Hit me up.
Hey, he said it. And thank you for everything you do in El Paso, man. I'm really excited. What you're bringing to the seating, what holds in the future. And I'll see you there on Saturday, man.
Thanks, man.
Sheesh. Good job, Joe. Look at him, dude. You know why he's doing good? Because he's wearing Spurs today.
Right. He's all decked out in Tim Duncan.
He comes in fucking wearing Dodgers and shit. Vale verga, güey.
For real. All right, Misa, final thoughts today.
Yeah, Kage, man. It's always great to start off a new year with you coming into our studio, man. I mean, it's just saying Johnny Kage, you know, people should fucking know who you are. And the way I've seen you is just seeing you and hearing you on the radio, and it's just the stuff that you talk about as well, and being here and the stuff that you say. I think you're somebody that everybody should look up to, especially if you're from El Paso, man. I think you have a really good heart. You got a good head on your shoulders.
Thanks, man.
I love what you do. I wish you the best of luck. If you do get married or have another wedding for the third time, please invite us. We'll be there, man. Especially if it's in Vegas, shit. I'm down for that. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming through, man. Chris. Good job, Joe, Molina, Chewy, Blue. I know you're fucking watching. Another year down, another year coming, guys. Everybody watching and listening, thank you so much. Let's keep this 2023 fucking going. But at the same time, you guys make sure to be safe and stay fresh.
Mr. Johnny Kage, final thoughts today, brother.
You know, for me, man, honestly, I love coming here, bro. It's fun. Yeah, I just feel like you guys have homies, and we just can just shoot the shit and be honest with each other. I never drank with you guys.
Never. It's the first time. That's the first time.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, brother.
But
and he's drinking red coats.
Yeah. Hey. And honestly, man, I like coming to this podcast because it's just a side of me that you don't see. People are like, oh my God, he cusses. Oh my God, I was like, yeah, damn, I'm a human being too. You know?
Is, dude.
Like, I like coming here and just being myself and answering, just truthfully. You guys ask me some crazy questions sometimes, and I'm just like, you know what? I want to answer it this way because I want people to see that, I'm just a fucking normal dude, man. You know, I'm a DJ. Yeah, I'm on your radio. Or
you're that Lower Valley kid, man.
Well, you know, man, and that's how I've always wanted. I always want to be, thought of, man. Like when I'm done with everything that I've done here, like I want to be like, dude, this dude just fucking loved music, and he definitely, he was one that just grinded for us, bro. So thank you guys for giving me a platform and for keeping up to this podcast, bro. I know how hard it is, and sometimes the motivation behind it. Sometimes like, fuck, what are we doing? You guys have motivated me to even start my own podcast. But just seeing your growth and who you guys have had on, because I remember the first year, I remember you guys like, hey man, do you know anyone that we could get on? And just seeing, you guys, the way you've grown, and you guys have had some badass people roll through here, bro. So keep up the good work. It's always a pleasure coming on. Like I said, it's tradition for me and my holidays to roll through here now, man, because I feel like, this place is home, dude. Like I told you, when I was rolling up to your house, I was like, fuck, dude, is this the same fucking house?
Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, there's some different
Your truck
lights,
drove you here, man. That's what's
cool, so kudos to you guys, man. It's always a blast, and you guys are always welcome anywhere that I'm playing at. Always welcome anytime you guys need anything. You guys know, I'm only a phone call away, and I think that's what's cool about us, man. Is that like you hit me up and you're like, dude, when am I coming on? Just let me know, bro.
Yeah, dude, it was easy, bro.
How was it? I was like, dude, I
hit him up a couple of weeks ago on one of your lives, and you saw me on, and you're like, hey, Misa, I'll be on your pod
dude.
sometimes.
Nah, man,
I fucking love it.
And honestly, man, that's how I've always been, bro. I'm always been like, I'm always gonna be in El Paso, and dude, this is my city, just like our city, bro. And I want to see all of us do good. I want to see all of us grow, bro. And I'm all about, empowering each other and all fucking growing, dude. Because if I can eat, we all can eat, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's what I love. Hey, and you're a very big reason why El Paso is great, man. Appreciate you.
One more time, thank you, Mr. Johnny Kage, for stopping by. We really do appreciate it from all of us here at the podcast. And I like the fact that this has become like a little tradition, like you said. So it's something that we want to keep we want to hope to continue as we progress into another year. Shout out to you. Congratulations on getting married, bro. That's a big fucking thing for you.
Thanks, man.
And it's good to see that, you're still thriving, you're still doing your shit. And thanks for coming back, bro. We really do appreciate it. Let's get one more cheers in before we fucking end this shit.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers to everybody.
Happy New Year's, everybody.
Cheers to Melina. Cheers to Chewy. Cheers to all our sponsors, Omar at Sun City Vibes.
And the viewers,
Aaron
too.
at fucking I Glass. Everybody who likes and subscribes and supports, thank you guys so much. Happy New Year, everyone. Brand new podcast to start the fucking 2023. You know how the fuck we do.
Yes, sir.
And with all that being said, Mr. Johnny Kage, thank you one more time. Cheers. With all that being said, guys, we are...
Jeez, dude, no cap.
No cap, son.
My nigga roll a blunt, I don't know where the road at. My license expired, but the police don't know that. Middle fingers up, cause we got the whole world, man. Never gave a fuck, cause they said that we won't last. Tryna live life like a rock star, baby. Tryna drift off in a sports car, maybe. If I do the dash, hope I don't crash, baby. Yeah, I make the money, but the money don't make